1800s England, specifically along the British coast, crabs were eaten a lot. They were a delicacy to the rich, and they were a staple to the poor. However, it's important to note, crabs are a suspicious creature, and a raw crab carries the ill spirits of the devil.
Oh, interesting.
So it's very dangerous to eat a raw crab. You must cook it first to sanctify and purge the evil spirits from it.
So you guys are gonna be serving holy crab cakes? Question mark.
Look, I'll add it.
Or is it that crab cakes are inherently holy?
No, I think it has something to do with salmonella or something like that, but they didn't have words for
Oh,
it.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense.
No, that makes a
Look,
lot
the
more
devil will take you, or salmonella, or something.
The devil does go down to Georgia, but it's usually because he's dealing with stomach pain.
It's because he needs some Pepto.
Every time he goes down to Georgia.
The devil will take ye, if not salmonella.
He isn't there to steal his soul, but he's there to get treated for his salmonella poisoning. Okay. Now, where were we? Yes, okay. So, recap of session. You guys went into the End of Undead, killed the creature within that. Grave, you have received a strange-looking sword. That is, all... I forgot to give you the details for that between sessions. Essentially, it is a long sword, but due to the unique shape of its blade, it only does piercing damage. It's very much a pokey blade with a with it dealing additional basically dealing an additional D3 of fire damage.
Incredible.
Just so you know. So you guys then went into the evil sinkhole graveyard, with you guys having to face a bunch of various undead. Mary Day once again showing her devotion to slaying the accursed undead. Able to bring down them quite easily. You guys have, after finishing off the undead in this little area, are pushing up towards the two mausoleums with your eyes set on the big mausoleum in the back. What do you guys do? Well, these are more tombs, with there being like a bigger mausoleum in the back. Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. Well, I don't think
first
we
I'm
would
going
have
probably for the crypt on the left.
Tomb Raider. What would you like to do, Grave?
Probably going to go at the crypt on the left.
Alright, you may
Here.
open it. Look inside. You do not see anything, except there being a sarcophagus in the back.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know better than to interrupt or disrupt that.
You close the tomb door.
I suppose. Leave the dead to their rest.
Alright, you close the door.
Let's have a look at the other door.
You open up the door and you see what looks like two undead trying to claw open a coffin.
It's super fucking rude.
As they're just pawing at it.
We could kill him. Gray?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, you can try to kill him, but how do you want to try and do that?
I'm just saying that we should probably try, because they're being real rude, you know? Trying to disturb a sarcophagus. It's kind of rude.
It's kind of rude of them. We're there to take the stuff first.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good argument.
I'm glad you see it that way.
So how do you want to go about about with these ghouls that you see? Who are clearly who are clearly trying to ghoul the coffin there.
What do I have with range?
Turn them into anime girls, and we ship them off into space.
What?
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
only
hold
plus
on,
one.
hear him out.
Alright.
I'm just trying to figure out how do we.
You're asking too many questions.
I'm just trying to figure out how Breb unlocks the ability to turn ghouls into anime girls and then launch them into space.
Unfortunately, I'm a cleric of Sekhmet. I did not pick Tet.
Then we just got to borrow someone from Tet.
I shall
To go find
Fire
his skull
bolt.
dead.
Unfortunately, Tet is the god of games, and he only does things if you beat him in a game of chess.
Perfect. I'll beat him in a game of chess.
That's
I know what you're referencing. Fucking No Game No Life or some. I can't remember the fucking. I really want season 2, but they're never gonna fucking have it.
I'm so
What
upset.
What if, instead, I challenge him to a children's card game?
No,
Hey,
that
doggo.
was literally created doing a game of chess, so it has to be chess.
What about a children's ball game?
Unfortunately, you can't play billiard. Paradox. What the fuck is it called?
Bakugan.
Hmm.
Great, now you're making me
I
tempted to add
challenge you to a
Bakugan to
game
this,
of
to this
Paradox Billiards,
setting.
Voss Boolean Roulette, Fourth Dimensional Hypercube, Chess Strip Poker. Now draw your pathetic card, kitten.
Yes, I would like fire bolt
Alright, you may cast Firebolt.
6.
Is that to hit or?
Okay, so I just imagine Giuseppe did the Mario Fireball animation.
It is.
Yeah.
Is Giuseppe Mario or
Giuseppe-o.
Luigi?
I'm definitely taller
I
than
don't think
Mario.
Luigi has a Fireball animation.
Yeah, of course he does. His
Oh.
fireballs are green.
That's 2 on the dice, and I have plus
Okay,
4.
Giuseppe, what
so
color are
that's
your
a total
fireballs?
of 6.
Giuseppe, what are your color of your Fireball?
I don't know, fire colored?
Fire colored.
Fire comes in every color.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I was gonna say except for black, but there is a black fire.
It's super cool.
It is.
Oh, Black
It
Fire
emits
is
no
fucking
light
cool
because
as hell.
shocker, it's fucking black. But you know,
Anyways, you fire the firebolts at the ghouls, and they just turn around and go. "Arr."
Wow, I'm pretty sure I just with a 6 I miss.
Yeah, no, they just kind of look at you, just like. "Arr." As it just runs at you as this one just continues clawing at the fucking coffin.
As it gets close, am I able to longsword it?
Yes.
Right. Oh, I need to rewrite the wording on this. But
When you take the
That is
attack
the
action
thing.
on your Tawn.
Yeah.
yes, I need to rewrite the wording in on this.
Yes, we forgot to do that. We did agree on everything, but we just forgot to redo
We
the
did
wording.
agree. I just gotta update the text.
Okay.
Yeah. That's making as
Are
just
you fighting Golem?
huh?
Golem.
No, this is a ghoul.
Oh.
He's hunched over like Gollum, though. I like it.
Oh
Oh,
god!
okay, yeah, no, it's
Oh,
it's
that's an arm in his mouth.
Did
Why
you
did I,
think that's like a fish?
I don't- what did I think that was?
Like this is just the default ghoul icon on Roll20.
I bet his name is Smeagol.
We adopt him.
Giuseppe, you
Unfortunately, he is undead.
Giuseppe, you
Yeah,
move
very
forward
can't
and a
allow that.
slash, and you slash deep into this thing as it just goes as it just slashes at you for that's at you, and it rolls that hits and does 5 damage to you.
Here, good thing I just got temp HP.
As hold on, let me quickly make a strength check. As the ghoul behind it, behind this other one, is able to open up this big sarcophagus.
This Dark Souls sword, it's
Is the coiled
Plus
longsword.
one?
It is not. Not yet.
oh. Okay, so it is just long sword damage. No bonuses, but it does an extra.
Those are extra D3.
So it's just the extra fire damage,
Yes.
and it does pokey damage.
Yes, it does.
All right, that is now in. With no bonuses, it's like, I don't entirely want to use it because it's like my crystal longsword gives me +7 for my hit, but this thing with the pokey, it's only +5, +6.
Should be +6 because the King Crystal might be a +1.
Yeah, I don't know, something affecting it that way, except my eyes might not be reading that tiny little number correctly.
Maybe. Anyways. Let's see here.
Oh, I see why. I see why it is. Because the poker wants, because Roll20 wants to default with strength, but I get to use dex.
Okay.
There we go. That's sorted it.
Alright. So there is no longer any issue there.
No.
Anyways, but anyways, the sarcophagus is opened and you just hear a bunch of rattling.
We're actually going to be using the sword just with one hand.
Who would like to go next? Or actually, let's roll some proper initiative.
Let us do that, yes. We should. 9.
Rogues in 5e can use any sort of ranged attack to deal sneak attack damage. you could be a rogue that throws bricks at
Nice.
people. The brick throwing rogue. That just sounds hilarious, doggo.
Better yet, the rogue is like, I don't know, so some old grandma. They throw sandals at people.
They just throw chocolate.
Thought you were
Chocolate.
special getting 9.
Exactly.
I got 7.
That can't be any more than 1d4 damage. Yeah, but it does an extra 3d4 psychic damage.
That's
And
psychic. A chocolate that's a chocolate
Getting
that's psychic
whacked with one of
damage.
Just immediately getting hit by one of those emotional damage.
One of my favorite
One of the
parts
most
in Coco.
Terrifying weapon.
One of my favorite parts of Coco will always be the grandmother just basically holstering her chunkula on her foot. Just doing a cowboy spin with it before putting it on her foot.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny.
Anyways. Okay, so order will be oh damn. These ghouls rolled high.
Oh my, oh my.
Mary. Oh, Grave
okay, I
and
can
Bonnie,
get
you both rolled the exact same. Please roll again.
Nice.
Hey Bonnie, what's your dex?
You're both
See?
3.
Oh no, we're the same dex.
Yeah.
Please roll again.
21.
9 again.
Oh god. Okay, so that will be Mary,
9 demands to be seen.
Bonnie, Giuseppe, and then Brib. Alright, Ghoul 1 will go first, and it will go to slap the grave.
Miss.
That's a hit! As it just moves
Damn
up
it.
and slaps you for 5 damage again.
Well, it's consistent.
It is
That ain't too
consistent. Then this other ghoul will go. It'll just kind of just look into the sarcophagus, look at its friend, and go "Rawr," before it just kind of just reaches in and pulls out a bone, before it just wields it and just rushes at you, and just starts shambling over with a bone club.
Ha, he can't get at me cause his friend's in the way. Get choke pointed, bitch!
Oh god. Oh, that is insanely cursed. I love that. Anyways, next up would be the Mary of the Day. You are up.
Is Giuseppe blocking the doorway?
Yes, actually.
Looks
I
like it.
am.
I think I can move through his space if he lets me.
There is still a ghoul in the doorway.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just come here and with my sacred weapon, it's going to go up. Going to so that's 8 plus.
Your spell modifier, if I'm correct.
Yep, I just need to check what that is.
I think you have pretty high wisdom.
7, so that's 15.
Alright, that hits.
It takes 2d8 damage, I think.
Alright. That finishes off that ghoul.
Mm-hmm. And then if Mary can slip past Giuseppe,
Mm-hmm.
You can.
she is going to raise her staff, and this is undead.
Yes.
So that is going to be
Alright.
14 bludgeoning plus 4 radiant. So 8 radiant total.
So blah blah blah. Yes, you bring down your hammer onto the ghoul and cave in its head as it just falls over. Ugh.
Yes, I'm
Hell
going to turn
yeah.
to Giuseppe. Giuseppe, are you alright?
Just fine.
Thank goodness.
Everyone please roll me perception checks.
Oh boy, perception.
Perception
16.
16.
18,
Hell yeah.
16, 16.
I like how me and Bonnie are always like identical perception.
Oh, we're on the
Uh-huh.
same brainwave.
Yeah, Breb.
1 second. I need to check what my perception is. I rolled a 14. It's plus whatever the fuck I have.
Plus whatever the fuck I have.
So you'd think Mary's taller height would offer her a better range of view, but really that just means she's always looking down, so actually has a narrower field.
the boob. The boobas.
Yeah, I was gonna say also her field of view has just gotten blocked a little bit more.
Oh no.
The
Perception,
boobas
you
block.
said?
Yes.
So that I have a
Her
17.
zongers are in the way.
The bazongers create a blind spot.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ever so slightly more than you in terms of sight.
Hold on, I just. It's literally the case of this. You look in general.
Yes.
It works even better because he has no
Big
depth
boob blind
perception.
spot.
Big boob blind spot. Where are Autobots?
That's
No,
funny times.
that would literally. I can imagine this Bonnie sneaking up while Mary's looking up, dusting something, and just hiding right there. And Mary's like, "Wait, where did Bonnie go?"
Bonnie's favorite game. How long does it take Mary to find her?
Sorry, I literally just remembered this meme. Sorry. Anyway.
No, it's very funny.
Bazonga Hongla's binding spell. Blinding spell. Anyways, Brib, what did you roll again?
17.
Okay. So you all hear the distant sound of rattling inside of the tomb.
Ah.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
There's a rattling coming from this open sarcophagus.
Maybe he's stuck. Someone let him out.
Rada.
Snitzel, you can't say that on TV.
Rada.
Well, I don't care what your contract says. It's still a child's network. I love Chowder.
Yes.
But yes, you guys do hear the sound of rattling going on inside of the tomb. What do you do?
You know that Boba Fett's colors are inverted to be the trans flag?
What? Let's not go into another tangent, please.
Apologies. Go. What happened?
Are we gonna let the guy in his little sarcophagus out?
What happens if we just close the sarcophagus?
It seems to be closed.
No, it's open. The ghoul.
Oh, it's open?
This
We could
ghoul
just close
opened it
him in
and
there.
stole a bone. If you guys do
Yeah,
hear the
like-
distant
like-
sound of rattling.
He's slowly getting up. I think we should just close it.
Fred, you just go up to the tube and just try and close this massive granite slab of a lid.
Yeah.
Well, if there's undead, Mary might want to purge them.
Well, I'm closing it so that it can let them rest. You know, if it stays closed, if it stays closed.
So,
Someone was
Brib,
disturbed in their sleep.
Brib, you kind of
Like, oh,
just...
my bad.
Do you look inside of the
Can you
sarcophagus?
imagine the sheer amount of sleep inertia you'd get after being dead for 1,000 years, then suddenly some uppity British Egyptologist is trying to resurrect you for global domination? You'd go like, too.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, Brib, please, do you look inside the sarcophagus as he try to close it?
No, I'm just closing it.
Roll me a strength check, then.
All right.
Sleep inertia.
Oh my god. No, that's a nat 20.
You all just watch as Brib, you watch as Brib just waddles up, and once again, showing a colossal feat of strength.
I want to state though, I did use one of my luckies.
Okay, make sure you state
To
that in the
do so.
future so we can keep track properly.
My bad. I forgot to mention. I rolled a 13 initially and was like, I want better. And the very next one was a 20.
Once again, Breb just showing the indomitable feats of his incredible strength.
After it closes, I'm just gonna turn around and go night night.
The rattling has stopped.
Walking out
So
just
this is what I
undisturbed.
imagine happens whenever Brib needs to actually, like...
I'm very
This is the energy it gives me.
Sleep inertia is going from 2 p.m. to 20 years later and still being tired after what felt like an hour having your eyes closed. Yes, Doggo, exactly. No, that is literally just Brib. This is Brib whenever he does an insane feat of strength for his tiny size.
For no reason.
For
For
no
no reason.
discernible reason. He's just incredibly strong.
I want everyone to realize again that Prem's strength is a 14.
Me sitting on my 20 with proficiency in athletics.
But there is one final thing down the path into what looks like a proper mausoleum.
Did we want to look
Sick.
at this one?
We did,
Giuseppe
just
already
a-
looked.
it's a-
It's just
Oh, perfect.
he looked inside, saw that there was a sealed sarcophagus, went, nah, I don't want any bad luck from that.
You know
Like
what?
what?
That's reasonable.
We didn't disturb that one. It didn't start rattling. This one got disturbed. It started rattling. We closed it. It stopped. Problem solved.
Please put your tokens down here.
You smell like a token.
Oh dear, are we going to go grave robbing again? Mary has views on that.
See why not?
There he is.
Well, truthfully, it looks like someone already started the process, and we'll just pick up and finish where they left off.
Or we can try and convince Mary that the items that we're grabbing is actually what the other people left, and it's their items.
Okay, but hear me out. I see an amethyst, a ruby, a sapphire, another amethyst, and what might be a fire opal, a dark sapphire or ruby. I can't quite tell because it's in the shadow. I call dibs on those 5 gems. Ooh, there's
Yeah,
another ruby
because
right there at the
I
bottom.
would-
6 gems.
Yeah, because
Fair.
I would totally know what the fuck to do with them. Anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bonnie would try and chew on it, and when she couldn't actually eat anything off of it, she'd be, it's a rock.
I know what Mary's going to do with them, and it will be pretty.
Anyway, so you guys walk up and open the big door, and you see 2 doors to the side, with big there being a big intimidating suit of armor wielding a massive axe. Standing in the back, as there seems to be a cracked open sarcophagus with what looks like silvers and coppers kind of flowing out with some gems as well.
Firebolt, anybody? Firebolt?
Can we get a firebolt? Firebolt! Firebolt! Going once, going twice?
Fireball.
DM,
Like alcohol.
Yes.
Mary steps forward and casts Fireball.
Yes, go ahead!
Fireball.
She just steps forward, holds out her staff. And, what is the damage of Fireball? It's been so long since I've cast it.
It's like 66 or something like that?
Not quite.
Or was it like 46?
At base level 3, it's what, 46, I think?
I think so, give or take.
8d6.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
So that's why they
But,
love Fireball.
They don't need to make a... I'm not gonna roll. I'm going to use one of my channel divinities to make it deal max damage.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
So that's a 12,
It does
24,
look quite
48.
threatening.
It needs to make a save. And if it fails, it takes the damage. Also, it's undead.
What save does it
and,
need to make?
I'm changing the fire type using my element affinity feat into radiant.
Alright. What?
So that'll also be another +7 because I get another +7 because I get to add those modifiers to it. So it's going to take 55 double to 110 or cut in half to 55.
What save does it
Depending on
need
the
to
save.
make?
It makes a dex save.
What's the save?
It was the save threshold.
Oh.
I kind of still need to know that.
Yeah, I kind of do need to know that.
Oh no! Wait, that's going to be This actually gets +1 because Mary staff is the +1, so that's going to be spell save DC of 16.
Alrighty then. Mary, you launch this fireball at it as it just kind of slowly turns its head at you, as it holds out its hand and catches the fire.
But it's radiant now.
As you watch as the burning ball of pure radiance suddenly goes black in its hand.
Cheater!
Dude,
It's really rude.
it's not very nice.
And it just turns to look at you before throwing it back.
Okay, yeah, that's
Everyone,
even
please
ruder.
roll me a dex save.
Well, I'll be fucked.
That's a 13. I failed.
17.
Okay, Giuseppe, Breb.
Dex save, you said?
Yep.
23.
It's gonna be 55 damage or cut in half to 27 damage.
No, it
Christ.
got
16 plus
turned
7.
to necrotic. So that part does not apply. It just
Well, no, that's just.
That's just how Fireball
Well, I don't know
works.
what systems are in
You
play here.
save.
Yeah, don't worry. I have things. Don't worry. I got plans. Yes.
So how much damage do we take if we save?
You guys will take. Hold on, as I have its thing right here.
It's gonna be 8d6 plus 5.
Right.
So Mary seems to be the only one who failed to save. She's just standing there like a cow caught in headlights.
Yes, this has never happened before to you,
Yes,
Mary.
look out!
Mary, this has never happened, as you end up taking the most brunt of the force, taking a solid, 30 necrotic damage.
My follow-up firebolt is a 19 to hit.
The rest of you will take 15 necrotic damage
15.
for passing.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So we are going to take the current initiative. We're just going to keep on with that. Or the previous initiative thing.
Mhm.
So hold on while I double check this guy's initiative. Alright. And he will go here. Alright, so top of initiative, Merry Day. Everything okay, Mary?
Yes?
It is your turn.
Well, not for Mary, no. She's in a real bad way. But for me, yes.
Yes, but it is your turn.
Oh.
As something has happened, an undead has redirected the holy fire Sekhmet. And that hurt.
Hmm. Um. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do with your turn?
I don't like this guy.
I agree. Kind of an asshole.
Kind of a prick.
Kind of a not fun guy, you know?
This is why no one ever invites him to stuff.
This is why his mom doesn't fucking love him.
It's because he's throwing necro fire shit.
He's
Killing
stealing
her.
our attack and using it against us, and that's kind of a dick move.
It's so rude of him stealing someone else's magic and throwing it back. He should have just
Mhm.
taken it.
Um. I'm, I'm not panicking, you're panicking.
It's okay. I only kind of have an idea.
Yeah, you're probably fine. It's just like over half your health.
Um.
I think my brain just rotted away and turned to throw it back. The undead has the undead has thrown it back. Hit him with a brick. But yes, what would you like to do, Mary? It is currently your turn.
I'm trying to think.
You can do that?
Look,
Bonnie
typically
doesn't know how.
doesn't, but
party to the creature. What? Doggo, what did you just DM me? The party to the creature. Alright, I'm sending that to the group chat. Behold a gift from Doggo.
It's just a fluffy little kitty.
Yes. Okay. Are you trying to figure out what you can do, Slayer?
That is indeed my intent.
Ah, yes. I'll give you a moment to think, to do the thunks. Yes, yes.
It does seem like he's going between you and I. So that'll be interesting.
Let's see. I'm going to upcast. Oh, actually, let me see how far away it is. I cannot get that far.
Yeah, he's quite far.
Yeah, he far away.
Um. Um. I can't cast any sort of speed enhancement on myself. So I'm going to... what does this spell do? Am I certain this creature is undead?
Yes, you are sensing necrotic energy from its form.
Going to take my movement. Going to move up the 30 feet. And Mary will raise her staff. Circle. Hello? Circle?
Circle?
And put down a beacon of hope.
Oh.
Any creature within this range automatically takes the maximum number from any healing spell.
Ah!
Hell yeah.
Ah, yes! I
As
see.
you see Mary raise her staff high as she gets down on her knees, and just a golden aura fills the 30-foot space. You can hear the sound of gentle flowing river, a warm breeze, and some sort of strange exotic music.
Okay, when you started doing that, I don't know why I imagined it's just that. It's a place downtown where the freaks will come around.
The
What?
hole in the wall. It's such a free for all.
Exactly. Why did my brain go there?
It's a good fucking song.
It's an amazing song.
And that will be my turn.
Alright.
Now Mary and this creature will both take max healing. And it's undead.
Ah, yes, indeed. So it will kind of just look around for a moment as you do that before just to kind of just. You hear a deep, withered chuckling coming from it.
Oh no, you actually healed it.
As, please, hold on. Blah, blah. as it will, as you will see it, heft up its axe, and so you'll see it heft up its axe for a moment before pointing down the hallway, pointing towards you. Well, more not exactly towards you, but more in. Why is it circle? More this direction. As it utters something in a guttural tongue you do not understand, as you hear rattling from the side room.
It's gonna call its friends. It's disturbing their peace. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, those guys are trying to sleep.
Let them rest. Fucking asshole. I take my sleep very
And that
seriously.
will be its turn. Bonnie, you are up next.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see.
Benoy up next.
Don't have a lot of movement. I'm gonna have to take a dash action. Well, hold on. What's the distance of this spell?
The DM is cackling. Which
Sorry,
concerns me.
just what Science DMing me with is so fucking funny.
I will drop a pyramid on him. 12 billion pounds of bludgeoning. I have no idea how, but I will.
I will drop a pyramid on your head. Is a threat I never thought I'd be here today.
I'll turn you into Pyramid Head. Don't fucking at me.
That's an even weirder threat. But yes, Bonnie, you may go. What do you do? What does Benoy do?
I think for the time being, Benoy is going to use a bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Miss Mary Day.
Alright, that will grant Mary, you'll get an extra +2 to your AC for the duration of the spell.
May I ask the DM, what type of holy shield appears?
Yes, you may.
That is holy.
Mary Day, you see a shield that seems to be made of a table. The shield that appears around you seems to be wrapped in the symbols of of some sort of holy order you've not seen before, but it is primarily the symbols that you see. One of the major ones is a round table with 12 swords pointed inwards.
Then I think I will just hold my action. Presuming I could hear the rattling coming from over in this vicinity.
Hmm.
The sorry, I had to go grab an image. Basically,
No, it's
imagine
okay.
like this, but like forged out of holy light. Like swords on each spoke.
Mm.
Actually, no, this is a lot better image. Anyways, yes, here you go.
Ooh.
But yes, you feel this but Mary Day, you feel the protection of an unfamiliar faith, but one that is definitely of the Holy Light. Is that all you'd like to do, Bonnie?
I do believe, yes, that's it.
Alrighty then. Next up will be Giuseppe.
Grand.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Now it is time for you to face the ultimate challenge.
I don't know. I was facing against Bane.
I was born in the darkness, molded by it.
Molded by it.
I did not see the light until I was a man.
I can move my way up here. He is not within my reach. So,
What do you do
Thorn whip.
against me, elf man?
Wait. How big is he? Oh no, he is definitely thorn whippable.
He is a size 2. Chunky boy.
He is large.
He is large and definitely in charge.
How does a 15 do?
That misses.
Damn it.
He is in full plate armor.
Kind of gay.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, that is my action.
Alright.
Call him homosexual.
And I have nothing else in bonus action range.
Alright. Next up, Brib, you are up.
Oh fuck. All right, so
Brib, your only hope.
I already measured that. Okay. So what am I gonna do? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Reach out from. Okay. Not what I need there. That's fine. It's holding a weapon, isn't it?
Yes, it is holding a giant battle axe.
Drop.
Blah blah. The creature within 30 feet. You suggest a course of action limited to a sentence or two. Magically influence creature. Creature can't be charmed or immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner to make the course sound. The actions sound reasonable. As the creature stab itself or throw itself onto a spear or mobilize itself, do something that obviously harmful. Act ends the spell on the fail. Blah blah. Spell DC 16. All right. So quickly, let me. Does this actually have a save that I'm looking at it? Wisdom saving throw. All right. Wisdom. Here we go. Let's go. My dice hate me.
Let's go!
Wait,
Drop that
Hell
shit,
yeah.
Wait, no, it has
baby!
advantage. It has advantage. Hold on.
Oh.
Get dropped,
Two
motherfucker.
nat ones.
Is it a 1 in 400 odds? 1 in 400, I believe.
I
So
Not in your favor, but 1 in 400 nonetheless.
I hate to interrupt this epic moment, but I do have a question.
Yes.
I love
Blib
questions.
is standing adjacent to Mary. Mary's currently putting down a beacon of hope and has a shield of faith. If Blib touches her, do we create a holy trinity?
Yes?
Oh my god.
Okay, thank you.
Or like the Venn diagram for the ages.
He is like,
So-
boop, boop,
So it
boop,
drops its weapon, yeah?
boop, 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 boop.
It keeps going back to Blib.
It just looked as you all just hear Brib, and you all hear just Brib utter with such authority, not in any one voice, but in the voice of Sir Armstrong. Drop, as it is said with such forcefulness, authority over him, over this Death Knight, as it drops its weapon, as its great axe falls to the floor with a clank.
I'm gonna have Ruby try and move it away from him.
Ruby, make a strength check.
Actually, hold on, because has he already gone?
Yeah,
Does someone go before him?
Mary does.
Mary does. So Mary could pick it up.
If she wants.
I mean, Mary was thinking she needed a new lumber axe.
Fantastic. So we got you a new axe.
Hell yeah.
So instead of me moving it with Ruby, Ruby's gonna make 2 dagger attacks.
Stab.
I like how it doesn't matter what Mary finds. She's like, oh, this will be good for chopping wood. Or she finds the featherhead of some ancient warrior, and it's like, oh, this will make a good duster. Or, oh, we can make a lovely chandelier.
This will look beautiful on the mantelpiece.
Exactly. It's great. I love that.
Wait, Samurai Jack became a white skull?
That's so funny. So
I
one of these
guess.
absolutely misses because it's a 10.
Right?
The other one's a nat 1 or nat 10, nat 20. Yeah.
Nat 20, yes. As
Just because I messed up and I want you to know that I'm not bullshitting, I'm gonna send it into the general.
please do. Damn, okay.
Oh, what app are you using?
It is called Mighty Dice.
Mm.
Okay, so that is a D4 plus 2 plus a D4, so that's 2D4 plus 2.
Alrighty then. Blah, blah, blah.
2D4, one moment. That is 9 damage.
Alrighty then. 9 damage. Alright, it takes that 9 damage. As Ruby's just stab with their very nice knife. Is that all your turn?
Yes. So
Alright.
I've made him drop his weapon, and I've stabbed him with a knife.
So, now, just to check, Giuseppe, how you doing? Because, like, you had been fighting the ghouls and then took half Mary's fireball.
I mean, that was only 15 damage. I'm not too bad off.
What do you mean 15 damage?
They all pass saved you.
Yeah,
No.
it re-rolled it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not that mean of a DM to redirect the pure damage back. I'm not
Yeah, you took
Texan.
30 to the boob, and the rest of us ended up with 15.
I
Really
was
straight to your tits.
I am not.
I'm sitting at like 75% health.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna say 75
mean,
health,
if
and I
you-
was like, damn, alright.
I mean, you all are
No,
pretty
I was
beat
like,
up
holy
from
shit.
that, I imagine.
Like, I wouldn't mind a bit of healing, but it's not like,
Okay.
oh my god, please help me. No, I'm not desperate yet, at least.
Yet. Yet is the keyword.
Yes.
Yes, is indeed the key word.
I can't wait till we have a new axe. We're gonna be able to cut down so many
All
trees.
right, top of initiative. If that's all you're gonna do, Breb.
Oh my god! I just realized. Not only can this be your axe for like cutting wood and whatnot, it could be the general axe for cutting wood, and we can give it to the golem.
God, there
Well,
you go.
Mary might do that, but she has been thinking that they need a new wood axe. She just thinks she needs a new wood axe because I imagine she does most of the tree cutting.
True, but we now have a golem. We can have the golem do
True.
something.
What do you mean Mary J does most of the tree cutting? Everyone knows that the ranger does the most of the tree cutting because he gets the best yield.
By the time Giuseppe gets up and goes down to the kitchen to stop baking, Mary has already taken care of most of the morning chores, including cutting wood, because there's just so few morning chores for her to do.
Good point.
There's so few morning chores. Cleaning the entire tavern.
With a mop.
No, she does that in the evening before she goes to bed.
Ah.
Oh, my apologies.
anyways, top of initiative, Mary, you're up. What do you do?
So Blib, have you told Mary to get the axe?
Brib would have. Well, I said drop, and everyone heard it.
I know.
Wait,
I was
what's
wondering, did
Bonnie
you explain
doing
your
their
plan to
turn?
Mary to grab the axe?
Brib would have looked over at
I did a
Mary.
bonus action.
Axe.
Ah, okay.
I couldn't move that far.
That's fair.
So it's my turn.
Mhm.
Yes.
As we know, picking up a weapon is a free action once put on.
yes, indeed.
And now
I would
it's
just be taking
weaponless.
this now.
All right, hold on. I will quickly send you the stats for this axe.
Don't bother for now because I know what Mary's going to do with it.
yes. What are you going to do with it?
Throw it over her shoulder behind her.
Or use it.
I really hope she throws it.
Do you use it to do a
The Wind
thunderous
Rising server
smite?
went down.
Yes, she grabs the axe and thunderous smites. And I checked my thing lets me maximize the damage of thunder too.
Hell yeah.
Nice. All right, give me
Now I'm upcasting this, and while this doesn't naturally have an upcast, we agreed that I could upcast it to add a d6 for each level.
yeah. 'Cause it really
So
makes no
I
sense
am-
that these smites don't have an upcast.
I don't have any third level spell slots, but I am going to upcast it to be second level, so that will be an extra 3d6 on top of whatever this axe normally does.
All right, hold on. Let me just make a roll. So an extra 3d6, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Mary, you bring up this axe, slam it into the Death Knight's stomach as
Bonus is bigger than that.
Hmm?
It got a 15. I'm just like, my 2-hit bonus would be bigger than that.
I know, but I'm just like it's just a fun fun narrative thing.
Mm-hmm.
As you slam the Death Knight's axe into its own stomach, and you just watch as energy is just pulled from the axe into it, slightly healing the wound before suddenly bolts of electricity just slam into it. You get the slam through it as you pull back the axe, and it as it just stares at you in pure
Wait.
rage.
No, first, there's a boom of thunder, and it must make a strength save.
Oh, right. Okay, hold on. Strength save. It passes.
Sadness. Now I know this is undead and necrotic heals it for extra, but I'm just like I have now smacked it over the head with its own axe.
Yeah, we took its axe.
So this is us. This is ours now.
He's
And
not
I will
getting it
pass
back.
turn. If
Uh-uh.
somebody could heal me, that would be appreciated. I have 6 HP. And I've
Stop
just
running away
aggroed the
from me.
boss.
5, 10.
There
Stop
you
running
go.
away.
All right.
There's your stats.
Ranger to the rescue, it seems. I had wanted to attack it on my turn, but I can heal you.
No, don't worry. I think I could just barely get to her.
Okay, I need to take my dishes down. If it attacks me, my turn will just be use my reaction to get +4 to AC.
Alright.
Heard.
No, and I can help Sentinel that.
Alright, so it will. Mary goes, then it will go. Is it will try to attack, so she'll use her reaction. That'll boost her up to basically an 18.
I was gonna say she has +2 from Shield of Faith.
Yeah. And that is just barely able to miss. Actually, no, it's not even using its great axe, it's using unarmed attacks now.
Yeah,
He's swinging those fists.
You forget.
Wait, hold on.
He's got nothing but hands because I took that shit away. Motherfucker thought he was
Yeah,
gonna
no,
fight
he
us
misses.
fair.
He misses entirely as he tries to give her a haymaker and just whiffs.
Oh, you are good. I want you.
Told this motherfucker to drop his shit. He did, and now he can't do shit.
Alright, next up, that would be Miss Bunny.
Yes, let's see. I could just barely make it to oh, nope. To right behind her.
Come
Alright.
along, let's follow me.
What are you doing, Grave?
I caught a 70% warrior.
Ooh,
Proud.
nice.
He is going to become my slave.
Out of context, that sounds so bad.
Bonnie's gonna reach up, and unfortunately, she is short, so she's just gonna essentially hug Mary around the waist.
Ass in your face.
Essentially, yeah, face full of ass, and it's like, don't worry, lass, I'm going to help. And I'm just gonna
Face
dump.
full of ass.
Pretty much. I'm
I'm sorry,
I'm
that just
gonna
sounds so
use-
funny.
No, and you know what? Now I'm covered, so it's okay.
Now I'm covered.
I'm gonna use
No,
my
that's-
action to dump all of my lay on hands into Mary.
Alright, that will basically heal her up completely.
Yeah, all 25 points. Straight into the butt,
Uh,
because it's where I can reach.
alright, that, if I remember correctly, lay on hands is a half action. Or not half action, bonus action.
According to my feature, it labels it as an action, but that's up to you.
That is weird, because lay on hands should be a bonus. Let me double check. Lay on...
No, lay on hands is an action.
Huh. You're right. Why did I always think it was a bonus?
I don't know, but I don't mind if you make it that if you want to change the ruling.
I'll need to think on that.
Fair
It's
enough.
okay, take your time.
Just, I've always
In the
thought, I've always heard
meantime-
lay on hands being a bonus, so it's just weird. Anyways, I'll worry about that later.
Mhm.
Anyways, where was I? Ah, yes. So that will be your action to lay on hands. Then it will go over to Giuseppe.
All right.
Giuseppe, you're up.
Mary Day is healed. That
Don't
means
worry.
I can.
Don't worry,
Swing
lass. I'm
and
here to
schwab.
help. Don't worry,
Don't worry,
lass.
lass, I'm here.
Lost
but the L in
And I
last
get
is
no
in parentheses.
shaboom.
Don't worry, Liz, I'm here to help. It says,
Oh, you're dual
Ooh,
wielding.
60 HP.
oh, hell
The
yeah.
muffled ass.
Muffled by ass. Ah, yes, you're the dual wielding.
Death by ass. That's a good way to go.
Ow, ow.
Pow pow. As take an action in your turn. The sword grants temp HP equal to half the damage dealt. All right, good to see that has been done. Poker, blah
I'm
blah.
assuming my favorite foe in Slayer's Prey don't add to it.
No, it does not. It's just the weapons-based
Yeah.
damage. Or
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just the weapon,
no.
the damage the weapons doing. We gotta balance it somehow.
Yes, no, I'm just double checking that I was indeed right that it is just the base weapon damage. No, none of my bonuses. So like, if I like say was a paladin and I divine smited with it, that would not be added to it because yeah, that would be busted.
9th level divine smite.
Yeah, if we're going by 2014 rules, that's a waste of a 9th level spell slot.
I know,
'Cause
but it's for the memes.
I know, like, if we use the modern rules, though, it does scale up to 9.
I know. Well, I always found it weird that because okay, if the smites are gonna go off the spell slots, why not let me use the high level one higher than 5th?
Right? Because, like, paladins at max only get a 5th level spell slot, but even then, you never want to use a 5th level spell slot for Divine Smite because
There's so
your
many other
damage for
spells that are
Divine Smite.
useful.
Yeah, and the thing is, your damage for Divine Smite maxes out at level 4.
Yeah.
Or at 4th level. And that always just, like, felt weird.
Yeah, why is it? I understand if they were like, okay, we're gonna we don't want the paladins to be like uber powerful, but it's just like they're already really powerful.
Deus Vault! Deus Vault!
Sorry,
Deus
sorry,
Solar Vault!
me and Grave got into a side tangent about how using higher than 4th level spell slots on paladins a waste, even though it makes no sense.
Yeah. So that's one of my house rules, by the way.
Good to know.
I don't
That,
quite understand what you mean. I'm just like, Deus Vault.
Deus Vault!
Mhm.
Deus Vault! Deus Vault! Deus Vault!
but yeah, no, for me, it's like, oh, you want to use a 5th level spell slot for Divine Smite? Fine, roll your 68.
Like the number of D8s caps at, what was it, an additional something?
Yeah,
It caps at 5.
which is just like, but I
I'm
want
gonna
to
take that
Deus
house rule
Vault!
for myself, too. Because you know what? If you put a 5th level spell slot, enjoy your 68.
Exactly.
Exactly.
No, yeah, no, it's gonna be a house rule for me too. If you somehow get access to higher level spell slots as a paladin, and you want to use those higher spell slots for a smite, go right ahead. Deus Vault.
Mhm.
Bonnie, Deus Beyblade Vault.
Excellent.
But yeah, while you were gone, the Death Knight tried to attack you with its fists. You were able to defend yourself against it. Then Bonnie immediately ran into your ass and used all her lay on hands on you.
Don't worry, Liz, I'm helping.
I mean, it wouldn't be a face full because Mary's only 5. Mary's 5'10" and Bonnie's 4.5. So Bonnie's face would more be like at Mary's back.
Yeah, but still.
Okay. Giuseppe then moved in. It is dual wielding swords.
Mm-hmm.
And now you made your attacks, yada yada. Next up is Brib.
Very smug. Very, very smug. I'm gonna walk up to him.
All right, go ahead.
Uh, and he's wearing metal armor, ain't he?
Yes.
That's real interesting. Um,
Oh God.
Gonna get hot.
Oh God.
We're
Here
coming
we
at him with that
go.
menace.
As you start cooking it in its armor. Oh God.
and I'm not done.
You wouldn't believe how many death knights come with their own easy bake oven.
Wait, can we keep the? Can we just like disinfect the armor?
I mean, technically. I mean,
Fantastic. We're gonna have an easy bake oven to go. All right. And then I'm
I
gonna
like
do
it,
2 dagger
Picasso.
attacks.
hold on. I
With
have
the ruby.
Slay made a quick request, and I'm middle of honoring it.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Take your time.
So throw this in here. Shrink that down. There you go, Mary.
Yes.
Hold on. I now I just need to hold on. Now I just need to quickly. You now have full control of it. Now I just need to do the reverse. Just this time, remove axe.
So it took its fire damage.
Yeah, it took its fire damage. It failed
So
to save.
it's 14 and 18 to hit for Ruby. Actually, should Ruby just do? You know what? No, no, no. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. All right. I'm assuming the 18 is the only one that hits.
Yep. It now no longer
That
has
is
its axe.
8 dabblage.
Alright, it takes the 8 dabblage, part stabbing, part yeah.
It fucking lost its fucking great axe. Get removed. You don't deserve your great axe.
Alright, up to the top, Merry Day.
What's my HP at? How much healing did I get?
You got
25.
25 beans.
Okay. That brings me up from
25
6 to
big one.
31.
as again Bonnie is just shoving
25
her
big
head
old
in your
beans
ass.
straight to the back. Or the ass.
Yeah.
Look at them back shots. I mean,
Okay,
ass
I'm going to
shots.
use my let's see. I'm going to use my free action to stow this axe into my waist belt and two-hand my hammer.
Alright.
I am going to make a melee attack, and this is undead, so I'll toggle that. As I cast with it my sacred pyre, which is just inflict wounds. So that's going to be an extra 40. That's going to be an extra 30 fire damage. For
Alrighty
50
then.
damage total. Oh wait, that's a 12! Morden's Fury!
Oh god, you're right!
Mary's channeling
Oh, boy.
everything into this.
This is why we give you the big beans.
This is 55 damage as Mary brings down her hammer in rage and indignation at this unholy blight.
Because that's radiant, that is doubled. So that 30 is turned to 60, 12, 24. So 60 plus 24 plus 10. All right, as Mary Day, you bring down your hammer with righteous fury onto this undead knight. As you just hear the armor cracking under the hit, as holy light glows inside of it, as it claws at its chest, as you just see a glowing hole in where its chest used to be. Is that your full turn?
Well, let's see. I just cast a spell with my attack.
I'm just curious if there's any bonus action stuff.
I cannot cast any spell as a bonus action other than a cantrip. Do I have any cantrips I can cast?
I don't know. I believe you should. Well, I don't know if you do or not. I just think you do.
I have Mending, I have Light, I have Divine Guidance, and I have Spare the Dying.
Well, okay, let's not worry then. As next up will be the Death Knight, as it will continually try to fistfight Mary.
Oh, attacking someone other than me? I'm gonna sentinel that shit.
Alright, make your sentinel attack.
Yep, give me a moment. Let's go, big damage.
That misses.
Yes, it does. I am disappointed.
I understand. As Mary, you are hit for. Hold on. You're hit for.
Reaction block.
It has multi attack. Its first attack misses, but its second attack deals, because it's doing unarmed damage. It does 6 damage to you.
Go.
Ow.
It would have done significantly more damage if it had its weapon.
It would have.
But again, here's the funniest part. It's barely hitting now because its unarmed strike is so poor.
Hell yeah.
Ah. Ah.
It's just gonna be a boss just beating
I
up
have
on
to
this
say,
guy
Brem,
now.
that has been the most creative use of one of these things I've ever seen.
I noticed that he could understand us, so I knew he couldn't be immune to it. So I took a long shot.
I love that about this. I love that about this party. You guys just do some crazy shit like this.
He chuckled at us because we fucking got hit by our own shit that he fucking caught like a fucking fastball. Piece of shit. Watch me do this, asshole.
Alakazam, asshole!
Alakazam, alakadoo. Now watch me do what I have done to you.
Alright, next
Put them
up.
fucking paws up, motherfucker. It's time to box.
Alright.
Alakazam, Alakazoo, as to me, same to you!
Bonnie, please. It took the fire department all afternoon to get him down. He did not think this.
What happened?
The lizard folk thing I posted. The one with all the balloons, he doesn't look like he thought this through at all. It's like, I appear to be flying. This is quite the predicament.
Look, I'll have you know, there is not a single thought behind those eyes.
No, there isn't. All except for a tiefling. That's the only thing in his head.
Yeah, but the things about that tiefling in his head are not creative. No, they are creative. No, never mind.
They are
get
creative,
it.
they're just not safe for work.
Yeah, there you go.
Dear God.
There you go.
The tiefling in this lizard folk just posts so much stuff.
It's hot.
Anyways, where were we? Ah, yes, Bonnie, it is now your turn.
Oh, good. Now that my friends are healed up a little bit more, Bonnie's sword slowly starts being pulled out. I get to start jumping around. I love jumping around.
Jump up, and get down.
Ascend.
Just
The
jump
descent.
around.
Oh,
Hop,
that
hop,
was
hop.
bad.
Oh!
My ankles.
No. That actually hit the net hold on.
Well,
no,
that was
because
on the
Bonnie's jumping
descent.
over, so really no one's in range of the downswing.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
think my ankles go. Yeah, my ankles go straight into the
It's
ground.
because she landed on a pile of gold and just went woo.
No, exactly. You slipped.
She
Landing
slipped on
on
the
that pile of
coins.
gold like a banana peel.
Crash.
She slipped on the coins.
She is wearing armored's heels.
Whoop.
How many? Wait. How much gold is there?
Enough
Okay,
to
look,
fucking
this is
hurt
the
when you
default
land on it,
thing.
tell you that.
Okay, look.
I've
Here's
claimed
the
dibs
thing.
to all 6 gems.
Okay, here's the
That's
thing.
okay.
The money piles by default are gold, but it's actually just coppers and silvers. That's what it's
Okay.
supposed to be, but it's supposed to be
There's a
still
glimmer
lot of
on
money.
it. As soon as we kill the boss, it's all gonna turn to mostly copper with some silver.
I'm okay
Okay.
with this.
Anyways,
That's how the bosses lure in the adventurers.
yes, of course.
Do I slip on the
Why-
coins and hit the ground, or
Yes.
am I
That's
able
why
to
you've got
regain my
pyrite
bearings?
With
Okay.
this- that's why you've got
You
pyrite,
could
which
you
is
could
full gold.
attempt to regain your bearings. Please roll me a athletics save with disadvantage.
Athletics check or a strength save?
Athletics check. Sorry.
No, it's okay. With disadvantage. Uh-oh. I think I'm okay, actually. Never
Hey,
mind.
you
I'm
know-
fine.
As a
I
thought,
stand very gracefully.
Okay, so you guys
As
just
a-
watch as not Mary, Bonnie. Bonnie, she just she just jumps over the boss, hits him as she's going over, falls. She lands in the coin pile, starts doing like the movements you do when you're slipping, like arms waving around, flailing, before she's just very steady. As Bonnie, you realize your heel, the arches of your heels, where there's like the big gap between like between like the high heel and the sole. There is just two perfectly shaped rocks there now,
Incredible.
offering you support that you
Fantastic.
did not realize was there.
Meaning I could still take my bonus action swing, I hope.
Yes, because that was just too perfect. Go ahead.
well, that's honestly just funny.
It's okay, it misses. She's just too excited about the fact she didn't eat ass in this coin pile.
Yeah.
I meant to do that the whole time. And I think that's the end of my turn.
Yes, that is.
It's fucking great.
That is the end of your turn. Next up, Giuseppe.
Right. Swing, swing. Ooh, that's
I think you
Oh,
hit him.
wow. Okay, that's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
that's a Mordant's Fury too. It looks like.
Oh, yes, that is. Please.
That's two Mordant's
Oh,
Fury.
God.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Again!
Another.
Wait, but the other one was.
Okay.
Oh wait, Dark Soul Poker.
That's
Is that?
the coiled sword he got.
But a 9 doesn't hit, does it?
Oh no, it doesn't. I did see that. I just thought second more in fury.
So it's only
Oh,
another
well.
8, not 13.
Yeah.
Also,
Eight's
that
still pretty
Prey
good.
Slayer was perfect as well.
You know what? You know what? You missed him, but you hit a rock and it has exploded.
Exactly. There's just an explosion of a rock at his feet.
I don't think there was even an explosion. You just the second attack hits something, and now there's a lot of dust in the air.
Sure, let's go with that. Reb, you're up
He hit
next.
the invisible ghoul that the Death Knight had summoned to try and aid him in this fight and killed it in one blow.
Why the invincible ghouls between his legs is a different question.
Oh my lordy.
Anyways, Brib, you're up.
Alright, my turn. I have an amazing idea. So it has some form of conscience.
It
Uh,
has some form of conscience.
That's all that matters to me right now. Hold on. I'm gonna do a quarterstaff to his dick.
He might not have one though.
Well, he won't after this, that's for sure.
I mean, I don't know, but this Death Knight gives me very small PP energy.
Absolutely small PP energy.
That is absolutely gonna hit. It almost rolled a 1, but I got it rolled onto the 19 instead.
Alright. Yeah, that hits. What do you do?
Hold on, so that's a D8 plus 2. A D8, okay. That's gonna be Mirrodin's Fury. Is what it's gonna be.
Okay, roll me another D8.
Okay, so that's 1d8,
Again!
and hold on. No, there's okay, so it's 12 plus, what's the fucking plus that I have on this? A 2. So 14 damage to his dick.
Hold on, let me have him make a con save. He just barely passes. As he just hears just a crushing sound. As he's just still standing up, but he has like
No
wobbly
more small
knees.
PP.
You heard a very muffled grunt as he tried to hold in.
Yeah. Is that all you wish to do, or would Ruby like the stab?
Oh no,
stab?
Ruby's hitting. Ruby's hitting.
Of course, stab stab.
Ruby is going to. What does Ruby roll? Hold on. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Miss.
All right. As Ruby just keeps trying to find places to stab, it just goes tink 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 tink. As Ruby just has the knife in her like cute adorable maw. Just
I'm gonna hit his dick again.
All right, top of initiative, Mary, you're up.
Go for dick.
What will you do? As you hear Breb saying, "Go for the ball."
So what is Wib using to hit it?
A quarter stab.
I used a quarterstaff. Smack the fuck out of his fucking nuts with a quarterstaff.
So I imagine because Wib's so low, he's doing an upper hand swing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I would like to do a golf swing so that my hammerhead hits his staff end.
Drive it home. Drive it home.
All right.
Drive it the fuck home.
All right. Make a called attack.
That's almost a nat 20.
That hit says. Oh, hold on. Let me have it make it save again with disadvantage.
That is 100% disadvantage if you need to make a save, because that shit.
Hold on.
Melee doesn't understand what Blib going for, but she realizes Blib must have identified its weak spot somehow because he's just so intelligent.
That's a double nat 20 as it just lets out a whimper. Before just falling over.
I mean, that's 10 radiant, it's undead, so it just took 41 damage.
Straight to the nards.
It just falls
I think
over.
I shattered his pelvis.
If we're
It
lucky.
just falls over, clutching its crotch. Just groaning.
Still alive.
I thought you said it did 2 nat 20s.
No, I got 2 nat 1.
Oh!
He got 2
He's
nat
still
1s
alive?
for trying to save its balls.
Yeah, I feel like his balls went to his throat.
It's not dead yet, though.
No, it's still alive.
It's quote unquote alive.
Quote unquote.
It's not
I would like
defeated
to-
yet.
It's
I would like
prone,
to
though.
spiritual weapon in his chest cavity.
I
In his chest
I don't know if
hope
this
he
one has a hollow
survives
chest,
my
though.
turn. I want to hit him with. I want to hit him with disadvantage.
Wait, we have to first figure out if he survives this or not.
Hold on.
I don't know if his chest is hollow, but I do know his lower torso is now hollow. So with the opening we have made from Blib's plan, Millie realizes, oh, it's an opening now. Spiritual weapon.
Making a
Yes, you
fucking
can do
great
that
action
as you
is
guys just
fucking
watch it be
groin.
bisected by a holy weapon appearing in it where its pelvis used to be.
The Ankh. No,
Hell
I like to
yeah.
imagine the Ankh appears with the long end sticking out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh lord. Is it alive still?
It looks like it's just barely holding on.
1 second.
Giuseppe, you've been tossed this on a silver platter.
1 second. I am going to
Yes,
roll the
please.
d8 for damage. That is 6 plus 7. So that will be a grand total of 13 doubled. It did take 26 radiant damage. So yes, Giuseppe, it is all yours. End it.
Prime and ready.
This thing is barely holding on at this point.
It's barely holding on to its own fucking
Oh.
nutsack.
As you guys watch as Giuseppe finishes the job, slaying the creature.
We bullied the fuck out of him for like 3 to 4 straight turns. This man, he started off cocky, big and bad. He was like, you guys stop here. Y'all can't do shit to me. And then we slightly pissed him off. And then we took away his weapon and he was just like, huh?
What the fuck?
Wait, no, that's not how this was supposed to go.
Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. This isn't how this is supposed to happen. You guys are supposed to cower in fear.
Yeah, well, cover and fear these
Come on.
nuts. Well,
I'm
your
supposed
nuts
to be the
are in
boss
your
of this
throat.
place. Let me see the script.
Wait, what happened to the red?
Record cut. Record cut. Wait a minute. Let me grab the script. This is a TV set.
Did we speedrun killing him so fast that the fucking skellies from inside of these can't come out?
Oh god.
Because I
So
remember that there was supposed to be rattling, wasn't there?
yes.
We broke his concentration on the next turn.
He was supposed to be summoning in these. Thing is, he's supposed to have a high enough AC that he's supposed to be able to tank your hits and save the Constitution checks to summon in the skeleton army.
Well, in our defense, his AC is decent. Where like we're having trouble hitting him. But
but you guys are hitting him just enough and he kept failing his concentration check.
Yeah. And it didn't help that he lost his weapon. That really didn't help him.
We'd probably be pretty dicey right now if he still had his weapon.
Oh,
No,
it would actually
this
look
is
like
a Death Knight weapon.
Yeah, yeah, we were
I
absolutely.
say, if you want to disclose the stats, you may.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like
Did you DM those to me?
Yes, I did. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
We would have
Death
been in
Knight
like a
Great
pretty
Axe,
good
plus
pickle.
1 Great Axe. Heavy, 2-handed, 1d12 slashing, 2d8 necrotic. I just got a Necro Tongue Great Axe.
Basically,
I'm going to use it exclusively for cutting wood.
No, terrible idea.
It's the community wood chopper.
what's your terrible idea?
Well, here's the
Graham?
thing. It is a heavy
Here's the thing.
2-handed Great Axe, so you need sufficient strength to wield it.
Here's the thing: we chop the tree. The necrotic kicks in, and now the wood's all withered and useless.
What if it just looks cool? What if the necrotic doesn't wither it, but instead warps
It also means the
into-
tree that we it also means the tree that we chop down with this doesn't regrow.
You see, Giuseppe, typically when you cut down a tree, they don't regrow. That's been my understanding of
Yeah.
trees.
Mm-hmm. You gotta plant the tree back.
Yeah.
That's
I will not claim to understand how arbory works, so I have no say in this conversation.
Anyways, so we're gonna use that as a tree cutting axe. It's gonna be perfect. We'll deal with the funky looking wood afterwards and whether or not it's still stable.
Hey, people like
No,
gray
we're
wood.
going
We'll
to-
start a business.
The thing is with trees, usually when you kill them, you chop them down, and then you cap the stump so it doesn't regrow.
No, Grave, that's not a thing. A tree cut down doesn't regrow like that.
It lost all its ability to photosynthesize. It doesn't have leaves.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's possible, like we had a cherry tree that got sick and hit damage in a storm, so we had to cut it down. But we basically left most of the log, and a new sprout, because it was at the very start of spring, did come up. From the center of the log, it managed to grow a little tiny branch with like 2 new leaves, so it was growing anew. But typically when you like...
This is what I found just so far, and that's from like a company. It seems like the general answer is no, but it could.
Well, so yes, it can, genuinely it won't.
It can, depending on how you cut it down.
Yeah. Just very much depends.
Well, I mean, yes, but for all my years of living in the country, having cut in many trees, I've seen it happen once.
You smell like a tree.
Anyways, we're
You also
going
sound
to
very
get stuck
knowledgeable
on this
about cutting
forever.
down trees.
I live in New Zealand. I've seen it happen a lot.
Maybe it's something special about the tree species you have in New Zealand, then.
It could well be.
Yeah. It very much could be
That
a whole
and, like-
case of special New Zealand tree.
It's also like the difference in soil, I guess, because like when I was living in Canada, It's like, I'm sorry, you have to plant grass? You have to actually cultivate that? No, over here in New Zealand, it just grows. Trust me, we literally just can't get rid of it.
But, okay, as back to the session, we can go on about this for hours after later.
No, we can go on more about this later. Apologies.
And they will.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, as the Death Knight falls and its body begins to crumble into dust, the Ankh just destroying it from the inside out. The illusion on the pile of gold disappears as it is now just covered. It is now just a lot. It's just a lot of copper with a few silvers interspersed. The gems are still there though.
Sick.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. At least Mary still gets her gems.
Yes.
This poor fucking Death Knight.
Damn, it really hit hard in the opener as well. Like, I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel bad.
They just basically gave it like a custom little version of counterspell where it takes the spell, turns it back on the enemy.
And we saw
Death
that
Knight-
as too much of a threat.
Death Knights used to have a spell like that in World of Warcraft called Dark Simulacrum.
Basically, I just gave it a little fun ability where, oh, you guys cast a spell against it, it'll make like it'll use its reaction to do that.
No, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah. All right. Oh god, what the fuck is my boyfriend send me?
Yeah, it costs like 60. That was 100% worker. I mean, it didn't have dominate, but could have sucked him off.
God damn it, Cardi. All right. So you guys start gathering up the loot, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So party loot. Do you guys look in any of the other sarcophaguses?
No, it's rude to open those.
Well, knock first.
True.
Starts to rattle. Leave him alone.
Mary's now holding. Mary's now holding like a little pile of these 6 gemstones.
Mary, can you please roll me? Let me see. Wait, hold on. Mary, can you please give me a d20?
Just a d20, okay.
Yes.
Can I cast Divine Guidance on myself for it?
Sure.
So that's a d20 plus a d6 for 18.
There you go. So, you guys find... So you guys get 1 Death Knight's Great Axe. You guys start going through all the coins. You end up with 100 coppers, 15 silvers, very assorted gems, So if you could be able to write down the ones that you see, please let me know. As I'm just gonna label them as assorted gems, and and what looks like a old amulet. So that is all in this treasure pile right here.
So Mary watches as she's picking up this pile of gems, and one of them just turns to dust, and her eyes go wide a bit as she's just like looking at this dust and like clutches a hand to her chest. Oh, oh goodness.
Uh, okay, Giuseppe, you knock on this one.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun.
You hear nothing in response.
Okay, it's empty. Well, let's see what's inside.
You open up the sarcophagus, and inside is what looks to be a skeleton with a single coin on its forehead.
See, it would be rude. We should not take the coin.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna close that back up.
All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right. And amulet. Do any of you guys check the other one? All right.
Dum 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 dum.
You hear nothing in response.
I'll peek inside the lid.
You can't exactly
Hell
peek
yeah.
with this. You kind of have to take
Oh,
it
do you
off or
need-
not.
Do we need teamwork?
Yes, I open it up.
All right, you open up the sarcophagus, and inside you see five coppers, a healing potion, and a mana potion.
Yeah, yoink.
All right, so you guys gather up all the loot. Is there anything you guys would like to do while you're in this room?
Mary's just kind of holding her gems. She occasionally glances down at the dust of the one.
It just kind of clings onto your chest. Anyone else want to do anything?
Are there any other sarcophagi that we didn't dig through yet?
You guys do, yeah, unknown. There are 2 side rooms you guys could try and look in.
There was the Skelly boys in the one, presumably. There was some rattling going on.
Rattle 'em, boys!
Rattling boys. I think Bonnie, if she would have seen him point at this one over here, would just kind of wiggle over here and just peep her head in this one.
Alright. You peek your head into there, and you see that there is a sarcophagus in there. Otherwise, it is a fairly unremarkable room with just kind of what you basically expect of like a standard crypt, essentially.
Well, we might as well see if anyone's at home. And Bonnie would just walk up and just be like, hello!
There is no response to your knocking.
Well, close enough to a good sign. Maddie, will you help me move this? It's heavy.
This snaps Mary back to her senses. She's like, oh, coming, dear. Where is the Bonnie?
The Bonnie is
I'm
right
in the
down here.
doorway.
She's in the doorway, and she just...
Hello.
Oh, is the...
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, I knocked on the sarcophagus and there was no response, so I'm gonna take it as nobody's home, which means
Mary
I'm
looks
going
at
to
it.
look.
She clearly seems a bit troubled. Some slight distress, but she sighs. It's alright. This isn't a real resting place. This is just some kind of undead creating room. Almost like some sort of miniature hell spawn point. Like a spawning chamber.
Yeah, and if someone were in here last, they would have answered when I knocked on top. And Bonnie just starts shoving the top off.
May the goddess watch over us.
Heavy fucking stone for was supposed to be dead under here. Good fucking god.
Oh no, it's supposed to be D6, but okay. 18 total.
Bonnie's got a 16.
Alright, so working
Why does
together.
everyone roll higher athletics than me?
I don't know.
I'm
You
a spry athletic bunny.
But anyways, you two working together are able to push it open, the sarcophagus, and inside you actually see what looks to be a suit of armor.
What kind of armor?
One moment. It appears
Oh, hey,
to
Giuseppe.
does that be like peek in?
I just pictured that he popped up right behind us. He heard us talk. We went, oh, there's some armor
peeks
in
in.
here. And he was like, oh.
Armor?
He peeks in, sees you're doing that one, he goes over to do this other one.
Alright, Giuseppe, what do you do with that one?
Dum 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 dum.
Bum bum.
Someone's in that one. I'm not gonna disturb him.
That someone's in that one.
I'm not gonna disturb him.
Someone's in that
Meanwhile,
one.
you already knocked on his door.
Well, it's only
Roll the
lightly disturbed versus like, could you imagine if someone knocked on your door and then just opened it?
I mean, true.
Or even worse, could you imagine if they didn't even knock but just opened it? Like, at least we knocked.
At least we knocked.
Let's see here. Blah 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 blah. Inside is a suit of old-looking knight's armor. There are
Plate.
half plate actually.
Mmm.
It looks very old. Can you guys please roll me a history check as you guys are looking it over?
Oh boy, howdy, I can
History.
try.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Two.
Plus nothing.
Did
9.
you say 2?
Yeah, I said two. Maddie, look, if I move my head just right, you can kind of see it
Oh.
through the armor.
Mary's
Look.
going to kneel down. There's an odd expression across her face as she does it and leans in to try and look at this armor.
A dirty 20.
History, you said?
Yep.
Oh, you can kind of just see it.
Okay. Giuseppe, what did you roll?
9.
Breb, what did you roll again?
Dirty 20.
All right. Bonnie, no, Mary, and Breb, you guys actually recognize this as very old armor from the old rebellion of the Mire against the Soul Empire. This is actually specifically a set that would have been written by the first of the royal dragon riders of the first king of Camelot. And with your dirty 20, Reb, you actually remember the name of that first king, which was Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame. Elizabeth Blood.
Well-
Elizabeth Blood Rose Pendragon.
Well, it could be worse.
What could be worse about it?
Could have said her name was Eliza of Bathory.
I don't get that joke.
Elizabeth Bathory.
Oh, Elizabeth Bathory.
She was Bathory. She was known for having baths in the blood of young maidens.
Oh, no, oh, no,
What an
Oh, thank
icon.
God.
Elizabeth Bathory, if that was her name. Anyways, it was Elizabeth Blood Rose Pendragon, the first of the Pendragon line, and was the leader who led in the Great Rebellion against the Soul Empire, which led to the freeing of the Mire from Soul Empire rule, and led to the development of would eventually lead to the development of the modern Mire.
So you're saying that this is a woman's armor?
No, this is one of the Royal Dragon Rider Knights.
It's one of her knights. Oh, okay.
Yes, this is armor.
I wonder if it's my size.
Give me a Oh, I'm double checking little lore blibs. I'm double checking my little lore blibs. Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me can you blah, blah, blah. No, it takes too long to turn it on and off. Give me an investigation check.
All right.
Giuseppe, you're fairly sure you can be able to fit into this armor.
I can just squeeze in there. Is it inhabited?
No, there is no body inside the armor. It's just a suit of half plate armor in there.
All right. Armor upgrades. Here we go. Anything
Mary
special about this
puts
half
a
plate?
hand on the armor. So, wait, this is an actual tomb?
The armor looks old. It does look like it's been there for a little bit, but it doesn't look as old as it's supposed to be. This is Breb is actually able to point out some of the little things about it, and you are able to notice a few little details that this is one of the original suits, but it doesn't look like it's been here as long as history has said the rebellion was.
Mary's ears kind of flick a bit. I do so believe I shall be asking the proprietress of this dungeon some questions. But it does seem, Giuseppe, that we've found you some new armor.
Indeedly-doo.
Giuseppe, do you put on the newer armor?
I'm gonna put on my new armor.
All right. It takes you a little bit
What
to.
kind of a stats is it?
Hmm?
What kind of a stats is it?
It is a half plate armor with that is done up in a style that allows it to mimic dragon scale. It's kind of like it decorated with like dragon scale inlay.
Mm-hmm. So that count as regular plate, hat, plus one, what?
Regular half plate.
Just regular, okay.
Yeah. So it's at least an upgrade for you.
It's still an upgrade from my studded leather. It's like from light armor to medium armor, and that jumps my AC all the way up to 19.
Nice. Nice little
That
upgrades
is
for you.
it really is.
Alright. Yeah, you're able to fit into the armor pretty well. Oh god, what?
Oh, we were just talking about how really this armor only fits Giuseppe, and Lily's like, Giuseppe is Goldilocks.
Well, because for Mary it was too small, and for Rib and Bonnie it was too big, but for Giuseppe it's just right.
I mean, yeah?
I'm also gonna
He gobbled
smack
it up.
myself. I'm gonna smack myself for second level cure wounds.
Alrighty then.
Give myself a good 21 healing.
Alright. Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, did you also update your cure wounds?
I've been using the new version since the start. It is the arguably more balanced version. I mean, your second level, that's 48. Which I think I might have overhealed myself a little bit with it, but hey.
Little overhealing never killed anyone.
No.
How is your second level 48?
Wait, hold on.
Shouldn't it be 3d8?
Yeah, it's only
I'm
added an
using the new
additional
one.
die, not an additional 2.
Player's Handbook 259. This is the new rules. The creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Using a higher level spell slot, this healing increases by 2d8 for each spell slot above level 1.
Huh.
That's the new rules. It's
Because, like, when we updated Mary's to make it the Mother Goddess Embrace, and I looked through the PHB, it said you should set it to the recommended damage. So Hawes is doing 2d10, and at a higher level, it's 1d10 per extra level.
Well, I'm using the 2024 Cure Wounds, and that's what it says.
We could just simply just pass it off as different healing sources, basically.
I know,
Mhm.
but I'm kind of upset because that means the ranger does more potent healing than the cleric of healing.
You can okay. So in a single instance of healing, I might do more. But remember, I've got a lot less spell slots than you. You're a full caster, and I'm a half caster.
Hmm. Huh, weird. Hmm. I'll I'll look into balancing this out a bit better. That sound good to you all?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Hmm.
the new rules are right there if anyone wants to use them, you know.
That is true. That is true. Anyways, let's just move on a bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, you guys, after just essentially bullying him,
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, I was actually hoping this Death Knight would be really powerful to kill it, be able to like really, to really shiver your timbers.
To
Mm-hmm.
really shiver your timbers.
Next thing you know, we're facing down Diabolos's.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
We get some Nergigantes coming in a lot.
Okay, like Nergigante is an Elder Dragon hunter, so
Nergigante is an Elder Dragon?
no, it's an Elder Dragon
I thought,
hunter.
but it is not itself an Elder Dragon.
No, it is not. It is just a wyvern that has specialized its entire thing about hunting Elder Dragons.
Sorry,
There,
excuse
see?
me.
It's,
Ugh.
it's not an Elder Dragon. It's just a normal wyvern, winged wyvern, that specialized its food source.
We become such a threat that they have to start coming after us.
Damn.
I wouldn't say that, but okay.
Well, I guess we'll have to live up to its name and become a threat.
All
What,
right.
you
Anyways,
think we won't be?
so after you guys have defeated the Death Knight and essentially bullied it into putting it in its place,
Yeah,
you
it's a death
guys
knight. It needs to be dead.
you guys can head back through the room into the central room
Mm-hmm.
where Crafter stands waiting with the rock still in hand. As you all hear soft hisses and clanks as here the stairs have opened up going down further.
All right. We can we can go down further.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, Crafty.
He'll look over to you, Mary.
Down, down.
Do you give the order, Mary? You are its
Sure.
mistress.
Do we go up or down?
The stairs open up to go down.
Ah, down it is then. Presumably to floor 3?
Yes.
You said there's
Maybe-
4 stories?
Yes, after we clear this one, then we can move on to the fourth, where the other slimes will be.
Mm-hmm.
The floor boss.
You guys head down the stairs. It is once again a circular staircase until you guys find yourselves in a central room with a trapdoor.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna open the trap door.
Opening the
And take a peek
trapdoor
inside.
reveals a smooth sandy floor.
Like a beach.
No, more kind of like a cave floor almost.
Alright, I'll fully open it and Giuseppe, hold.
Mhm.
I'm trying to like get you to hold my feet to dangle me down so I can take a look inside.
All right. Is that an athletics check? PB?
Yes. What were you saying? Sorry.
Bird wants me to dangle him by the feet. I'm assuming that I have to make an athletics check on that.
Yes, you do.
That's a 17. I do not drop the burbo, I do not think.
No, you don't. As you dangle the brib down, as you dangled the breb down below. Breb, this is what you see. Here. You can put your token down in the middle. This should be working correctly, right? Oh, wait, hold on.
No.
There you go.
Yes.
As you dangle down, you just see that you are in a central room with 4 doors on each side, with 4 doors, one in each direction, and it looks to be the entrance to you don't know.
Okay, okay. Brib will tug to essentially just be dropped. It's safe.
Mhm. Well, I assume that means we all go
Good
down.
working out. I lead the way.
All right, so you all come down. Please put your tokens down here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
How you're walking down those stairs? Okay, wait.
Mary?
Say I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I did not notice. All right. We'll be able to catch her up when she gets back. let's see here. You guys find yourselves in this room. There are doors each leading in each direction, and it is strangely quiet. You do not hear the bustling machinery. You do not hear the steaming of pipes. You simply hear the stillness of a cave.
Oh, disgusting. I'm gonna go open a door immediately.
Which
Are there
door do you
plaques
open?
in this one?
Hmm?
Well, like the other stair or the other levels had like little plaques on each gate. Do these doors have anything like that?
You simply see. You don't see anything except for a single plaque that simply reads Mineshaft.
Oh, interesting.
Seeking the mines, I'm opening this door.
All right, open that
Good
door.
idea. Hopefully we don't get shafted.
Yeah, it's typically a bad idea to get shafted.
Mm.
Alright. Could you get rid of Ruby's token? I'm just gonna say that they're gonna be on my shoulder because it's
Alright.
gonna be narrow paths.
All right. There you go.
Danja.
I should say
Alright.
that beyond this room is brightly lit with torches and what looks to be like little like spheres with arcane light in them and like the ceiling. But past these doors, it is very, very dark.
You're funny. You know why?
Why?
'Cause I have candles. I'm gonna keep this bitch lit. I'll have you know. Alright, so.
All right, hold on. Let me just modify your token. Let me just modify your token in this instance to admit a light. And let me just boop. 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 There you go. You should now be emitting 20 feet of dim light.
Fantastic, because I don't have dark vision.
I do.
Pretty sure Bonnie doesn't.
No, I don't think I can see shit right
Oh.
now.
Is there?
Inside this room, you can. The room you're currently standing in, yeah. You're gonna have to stay very close to the Breb.
Brave, hold my hand.
I
We're going
imagine
back to
that
hand
I
blue.
can't
methods.
fucking see.
I imagine that blue is on your shoulder as well.
Yeah, I deleted the token.
Hold on.
Blue is in the pack.
Hold on.
There's a backpack here.
You have dark vision. You have dark vision up to what again, Grave?
60 feet.
All right. All right. Save settings. There you go. All right. We'll just say that Mary's following along in the back.
We're all holding
I'm
hands. Mary can't
I
see
also
either.
I also have the light cantrip.
Oh, that
Ah.
might help.
What?
Would anyone like it?
Yes, please.
All right. What does
I
the
return.
light cantrip do? Hello, Slayer.
Hello, welcome. We are in a
So you
dark
touch one
cave.
object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius, and dim light for an additional
I'm
20
no
feet.
bigger than 10 feet in any dimension. Do me.
Boop! We now have the golden glowing bunny.
Incredible.
I like to imagine it's just her hair, like in Rapunzel.
Yes.
I feel
know
like
what?
I
Yeah.
now have more light than I should.
Flowers.
For the
Gleam and
scene that we're
glow.
currently in, you guys find yourselves in a very strange place as there are 4 doors with there being if you place down your token in the middle. Oh, there it works as well. as basically you find yourself in a what has been labeled for, according to a plaque, is the mine shaft. There is no hiss, there is no thrum. It is quiet here.
The bottom of a watery grave.
Oh my.
Sashi. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh. Big stretch, big stretch. Yeah, that's it. Ah. There you go.
As
So our little train moves our way through,
yes.
one at a time.
Who is it?
There's
Okay,
a-
what order are you guys going? What's the order of operations of this party?
I shall go first because I've got my shiny new half plate.
All right.
I can't move my character. There we go.
Bonnie's probably between Brib and Maddie.
Yeah.
All right. So it's going to go Giuseppe, Brib, Bonnie, Maddie.
Bonnie, Maddie, yeah.
All righty then.
There's a backpack there. Is that a real backpack?
Yes, as far as you can tell, that is a real backpack.
I'm gonna open the backpack.
Inside is inside is a collection of destroyed tomes, what looks to be a very old recording stone, and a pickaxe.
I'm gonna grab that recording stone
Um,
and grab that pickaxe.
15 livers.
15 livers?
Put that in the party loot.
Oh,
105
silvers!
copies, 15 livers.
I meant
Wait.
silvers!
These were undead. When did we get livers?
We wanted to feed Morticia.
I meant silvers. I am sorry. I have dyslexia. I have severe
Yes, no.
dyslexia.
It's all good. It just that was too funny not to bring up.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, so.
Alright. Yeah, I'm grabbing the pickaxe for when we need a pickaxe because I remember that we had to like improvise before. Now we have an actual pick, you know?
You also have surveyor's tools, which you guys spent money
Also-
on.
I forgot about
So,
that.
left or right?
There's a forward too.
Yes, but I figured we could do that after we do left or right.
Right has nothing.
Hmm.
Is that right, PB? Does the right have nothing?
The right has nothing.
Fantastic. I can't see down this hall. Is that bad?
I can't see that way either. So I'm going to assume that's a wall.
Yes, that is a wall as far as you can tell. Mary, Bonnie, are you two following me along?
Oh, yeah,
Ye-
sorry.
Just making sure.
I don't want to go like this away. So I guess we're doing a small split up.
Apparently.
Up this way, are you sure?
Alright, go ahead. I hope the map is working correctly because it took me forever to do the walls here.
No, it is walking.
Alright,
Well, I
so
think so.
just
It
on
seems
my
like quite
end,
a maze.
it's just
It's
I wanna go this
on
way.
my
taking a
end it's
little bit
glitch.
to
It's
move.
like doing the whole thing where it's all suddenly fully lit.
Oh no, it's
Mm,
definitely still dark. That's for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
yeah.
I just gotta
Just
move
want to
real
make sure
slow.
because it's just I'd hate for all my hard work just to be wasted like that.
Yet again, left or right?
Where's a backpack? What's in the
Well, have a
backpack?
look.
All right, look inside the backpack.
Search
Take
backpack.
a look in a book.
Give me an investigation check.
You smell like an investigation. That is dirty 20.
All right. Sorry.
Hi
So
there.
you you look through the backpack. You find what looks to be a well-worn journal and what appears to be a hold on, I have a thing here. Where is it? I know I had a little note here. Ah, yes, a little gem.
I'm gonna give it to
Ooh, is it shiny? What kind?
It is very shiny.
it is little
G-
gem.
try give me an investigation to try and identify the type of gem.
Alright. My investigation betrays me nothing, because I roll a 3. It's a rock. It's shiny.
Bonnie, you give it a try.
Oh boy, my investigation skills are not great. That is a natural 20
Not great
for,
my
for
ass.
a
You know what it
total
is.
of 20.
See, look at that. You know exactly what it is.
I know
Oh
exactly how many cannons
God.
it is too, pun intended.
Alrighty then. Okay. So you look at this. So, Bonnie, you grab the gem as you kind of just look it over. You suddenly pull out one of those
Those eyeglass things.
yeah, exactly. Suddenly pull
A
out one of those
monocle?
eyeglass things as you just like looking it over, and it's just like
Weighs it in
Oh,
hand.
it's like it has like it's like green, but it glows like a very nice color. And as you are investigating it, can you please roll for me a D100?
Love to. 60.
Blah blah blah
We like them
blah.
flat numbers.
No, same. It makes things very easily. As Bonnie, as you're looking at this stone, it just looks very shiny, very fun. And as you're looking at it and kind of like shining it over, like you basically have like some of your hair in front of it, so you get a better idea of like how pure it can be.
Holds it behind it to like backlit it a little bit.
Yeah, basically, the glare just hits your eyes just right as suddenly you just my eyes.
God damn, this fucking bright.
As you just grab at your eyes as you drop the stone and it shatters with
Oh,
a
son of a bitch.
with there being a ghostly voice that you all hear that just faintly says, "As planned."
I fucking planned my ass. I fucking flashed myself in the eyes. Ah, god damn it. Oh, sorry, lass, I fucking dropped it.
Mary will immediately whoosh over to make sure Bonnie is okay.
Ah, butterfingers.
You look Bonnie, Mary. You look over Bonnie, and you watch as her as she like as Bonnie is just like slowly blinking and refocusing her eyes. You see that they actually look. Her eyes look fairly fine, but there seems to be like a kind of swirly purple in them, with the normal blue. As Bonnie, as you are looking around, you feel your sight change almost.
Oh, interesting.
As you seem to not only just see normally, but you seem to see well an aura around people almost.
Interesting. Damn fucking spots in my vision still aren't going away. The bloody light.
It's just strange, but slowly you're able just to focus the auras. You're able to eventually focus the auras to be to kind of just vanish. But it's still it takes a good amount of focus to be able to just let it change. But you seem to be able to kind of focus it off and on almost after a little bit. It's still quite strange.
Well, I'm sure that's fine, and I won't worry about it at all.
It's quite normal for a lass to have their eyes be weirdly altered by a strange gem that speaks.
Mary will put her hands on like Bonnie's face and like look at her eyes, make sure there's nothing in them.
Uh, they look fairly normal, save for them not having like a bit of a purple swirly effect behind them. There's still a nice bright blue, but there's not like a kind of purpley swirly effect going on. It's actually
Oh
quite lovely.
dear, Bonnie, so pretty. Is your vision okay? How many fingers am I holding up?
Uh, either 2 or 4, can't quite tell. It's gonna be
And why
close
is everything-
enough, though.
Oh goodness.
Wait, Bonnie puts like one hand over her eye. No, definitely 2.
Mary looks down at her 2 fingers and breathes a slight sigh of relief, though there's still some concern.
I'm sure the double will go around eventually.
Hmm. Why don't we stick together for the rest of the dungeon?
Oh, it's for the best. I can't fucking see shit in here.
Yeah, Bonnie. As you're looking around, just seeing like so much wisps and
Actually, wait,
clouds.
if Bonnie's hair is the light source and her bangs dip low over her eyes, that's basically like holding a flashlight right above your eyeballs.
Yeah, she's got her hands, like her fingers holding her bangs up right now.
Like there's this kind of like ebbs and flows of like these.
So
like,
I just checked
little
with a flashlight,
strands.
and I forgot I'm wearing glasses, so now I am seeing spots.
You refracted that light into your eyes? Oh
Oh
no.
God, I hate that.
You know, right idea. Accomplished probably the right effect.
All right, so so Bonnie, you actually seem to hold on. I'll actually DM you something. One moment.
Ah, interesting. Okay. There's things moving around in the dark. Interesting. Bonnie would kind of point out to the left that she thinks she sees something, but also the light is like flickering a little and she's not sure.
Concerned Mary noises.
Concerned cow.
Concerned moo.
Which way would you guys like to go next?
There's definitely something moving off to the left. I just can't point them out specifically.
Mary would put a hand on Bonnie's shoulder, like staff just in front, as the two of them, I imagine, go to check out the left.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. You guys actually don't need...
Oh no, Bonnie, I'm sorry, I got you stuck on the wall.
Oh no.
Hold
Oh
on.
dear God.
Hold on, I can... There you go.
Thank you.
As you guys look around, you don't really notice anything. Kind of looking around the area, there isn't really anything noticeable. Until you guys turn around. There is definitely something noticeable that has changed, but you can't put your fingers on it.
Well, I'm sure that's fine.
One second.
Oh, okay.
Should I roll investigate? I want to investigate.
The storms here are getting really bad, and dogs are freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. If at any point you feel like we should call for right now, just let us know.
No. I'll either be here or I suddenly won't.
Okay.
And if I'm suddenly not, it was nice knowing you all.
I will
Don't
contact
say
Gay
it like
Tony with a
that.
gun. I'll be sure to contact Gay Tony and carry on your legacy, don't worry.
Oh, that's right, I should probably send him the updated file of the campaign. When did Bonnie get a nat 20 investigation?
That's what I was looking at the stone.
Ah.
That's when she was looking at the stone. Then she blinded herself with it by accident, and then
I
there's
dropped it.
then there is the voice that said, "As planned."
Okay, now I get it.
Let's see here. Brev, you were wanting to roll an investigation, right?
Was it made known to the rest of the party that there might have been something in the background?
Yeah, no,
The movement. Yeah.
you all heard that of Bonnie saying that there was some movement.
Yeah, then I'm absolutely investigating that.
Mm-hmm. I would probably look around about that too.
Right? Please roll me investigations, both of you. Alright, 18. Breb.
Ooh, we love to see that it barely didn't pounce on that. It is a 19 plus, I think my investigation's a 4.
Alright.
I got an 18. We seem to be really good at investigations suddenly.
Well, there's a
Maybe
scary fucking noise.
That was the blessing we got for
23.
killing the Death Knight.
23.
Now you're thinking.
All right. As you all are thinking really, really hard and looking around, suddenly you all notice as over here, the wall just moves.
Oh, terrible.
Secret doors.
The wall just kind of just scoots along the ground is the best way I can describe it, as it
So,
moves
would
away and
you
around the
say
corner.
this is a secret tunnel?
You could say
Secret
that, yeah.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel through the
Mountain.
mountains. Secret, secret,
Secret,
secret,
secret,
secret,
secret
secret.
tunnel.
Tunnel.
Yes, that would be a way to describe it as a secret tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
What would
I
you
don't
guys
go
like to
towards
do
the
as
secret tunnel.
yeah, what do you guys do as you just realize that the walls seem to be moving? Please do not mind my nephew. He is currently being noisy.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Secret tunnel. Which way now?
I believe it was
It was this way.
this way.
As Giuseppe, you're just seeing a wall just kind of scooting along the ground before it moves and just settles in over here.
Hmm.
Oh, how interesting. A moving secret tunnel.
The, if we feel this is a maze, I should warn you all now. I haven't been very good with my direction.
Like any of us.
And this is why you're lucky you have a ranger in the party.
But can this
Someone's gotta
ranger
fucking
navigate
do it.
an ever-shifting maze, I wonder?
Don't worry, Mary's half Minotaur, and I specifically did not take the half that has innate maze navigation.
So we're all heading up this way?
Up
Or
here is a dead end. As far as you can tell.
or is it more
That's an
this way?
accidental gap I created while I was making the map. I do apologize. My map making
Okay, so
skills
we're
are
just
getting
going up
better,
this
but
way.
they're not the best.
We're just
Damn, I
heading up
can't
this way.
squeeze through it. Is it for the rats? Those damn rats.
Damn rats.
I suppose we're going this way?
Those damn rats that work for polyamorous Tony.
Well, you're
You know what
telling
I
me
always hated about the
Cool Bay Tony
polyamorous
was
Tony joke?
upgraded?
There was always one thing that bothered me about the polyamorous Tony joke, and that it always has him and his wives, but there are no other husbands. It's just him.
I want his wife dead. I want his wife dead.
Want his wife dead.
Yeah, and it's just keep going and then just throw like a husband here and there.
I want a husband dead. I want his wife dead. I want his husband dead.
Come on, polyamorous Tony got game.
Gay Tony with a gun got an upgrade. As the walls constantly shift around you, Giuseppe.
Well, slowly leading everyone around.
Alright.
We go for this way.
I think I have a small candle.
Yeah, Prib, you're just holding a very small candle as Giuseppe's leading you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Cheat, please. No,
The map might be broken this way.
no, there appears to be a wall there.
The wall did not show up.
What? There should just be a
Okay.
wall there.
It's not a wall.
There should be a two-way wall
From what I
there.
can, no, from what I can see, there is no wall.
Hold on. Cheat! Stop! Stop licking my fingers. Sorry.
Said, hey,
But
just so you
they-
know, I want you to know my sandpaper tongue is still here.
They tasty. Your fingies are tasty.
Okay, that's weird. Why the fuck is the wall not working? Hold on. Let me just move this wall out of the way and make a new one.
Okay.
Giuseppe, get your elf ass back in there! That better? That work?
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
our vision is not there, but like
It's done the
yeah.
thing when the colors outside have inverted.
Oh, that's because I have map mode. That's because I have
No,
explorer mode
no,
on.
I mean outside.
In your
Oh
reality?
my.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, fuck.
I guess we're doing. Nope, that's another wall.
As Giuseppe, you realize that there is no way out from where you are now.
Ah, good. A dead end.
But then back the way we came is also a dead end. But that's the way we came.
So
I'm gonna pat the wall. Hey, let free, please.
Let free, please.
Which wall are you patting specifically?
The wall that's blocking our path.
So like this one up here.
Yeah, I'll pat. Yeah, I'll pat this one up here, actually.
Alright, you pat that wall, and then you all just see as multiple sets of eyes open along it.
Oh.
I'm gonna wave.
Unfortunate.
Hi.
Before multiple maws open up.
Immediately
no, I'm
swinging.
whack-a-mole in the eyes. Mary sees the eyes open. First thing she
Jab,
does.
jab, jabby, jab, jab.
Oh, no, these aren't undead, so they don't get the extra radiant.
No, these aren't. These are not undead.
My apologies, I accidentally hit the back button on my mouse.
Oh, you're fine.
It's okay.
But yes, that is a 23 to hit, 8 damage, and a 26 to hit, 15 damage.
Both hit, both do damage as the wall screams.
Uh-huh.
It's,
So that is going to be 43 damage.
As the is that the fire thing?
Yes, that is my sacred file.
Yeah, no, the wall just burns away. As it just turns into a purple pile of goop.
Is
Good
that
job,
the
lad.
Assaulting
thing that
its dead body.
happens in dungeons?
A first time for everything, I suppose.
Apparently?
Special.
As this wall is now gone.
Hell yeah.
Well, now we know how to get through the maze.
This bastion wall.
Start knocking.
I'm
Okay.
gonna knock on the
Mary's-
wall right in front of us.
Mary's gonna roll her shoulders and just get to it.
Heave ho, it's off to work we go.
Wait, we did get a pickaxe. Can I start swinging that bitch?
Sure, go
Cast you
ahead.
the pickaxe.
So what do I roll for that?
Do you want to give the Mary the pickaxe though? Quick question before you start doing
Yeah, I'll
that.
give Mary the pickaxe.
All
Okay,
right,
give it back to Mary.
Mary, you now have the pickaxe as you just start humming a worker song as you start breaking down wall
So that'll
after
be the same as this. It'll just be one less to hit. But okay, so that's an 18. That's a 20.
Yeah, no. Which direction are you just kind of digging through?
Wherever
to go
Blib
forward.
points.
Oh, perfect. I'm pointing at this corner right here.
Okay.
This corner.
Boss don't want to see that corner no more.
Stop.
uh,
There's got to be something good in the corner, you know?
all right, hold on. Let me just. Hold on, just boop. Hold on. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. There you go. You've broken down that corner.
Fantastic. Let's I'm just like checking corners.
How is flickering?
Oh no. We may lose
Refresh
Mary.
page. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, Slay's power is flickering.
Storm is.
Why are all the storms hitting during session?
Scheduling
Oh,
conflict
no.
with Mother Nature?
I guess?
Do I have to fist fight Mother Nature?
I don't want to, but I will.
Yeah.
Something tells me that bitch has hands.
Something tells me that bitch got hands.
You go to fist fight Mother Nature, and a kangaroo enters the ring.
Oh yeah, we're fucked.
I mean, I'll go through with it, but I know I'm not winning.
But I know I will not win.
All right, so we go into this corner, and I think I see a chest.
Yes, you do see a treasure chest there.
It was a good idea to go in the corners then.
Do you open the treasure chest?
I'm gonna poke it open with my quarterstaff.
You poke it open. There are no teeth or eyes with giant arms.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
fantastic!
Yeah, yoink.
Pretty much.
You open up the chest and you see that there is about 5 silvers and what looks to be a little trinket.
How dandy.
Dandy indeed.
What
All
seems to
right.
be a little trinket in the form of. Hold on. What seems to be in the shape of. Where is it? Where is it? I had this on hand.
So if we found a chest in this corner, there's either a chest in every corner
That looks like
or
this.
just a chest
Okay, so it's
in
now
the
a whiteout.
opposite corner.
A whiteout due to the rain.
Oh shit.
Oh, awful.
Uh, every weather update Slaya gives, I get more and more worried.
Not sure if you can hear the wind howling in the background.
We
You know.
A
can.
little, yeah.
I can't, but I
That
don't
is
doubt that it would be
concerning.
audible.
Okay. Well, it is kind of terrifying.
It sounds very whooshy when you
Yeah.
speak.
Oh, now I can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
somewhat
It just
hear
reminds me of
it.
Florida.
It's kind of terrifying, I'll be honest.
It just reminds me of Florida. So, two decisions, everyone. We go to every single corner, or the opposite corner. What are our thoughts?
Corner?
Hmm?
I said, did you say corner?
Yeah, so we found a chest in this corner. So I've deduced that it's either going to be a chest in all the corners, or just like the opposite corner,
Oh,
right? That makes sense.
that would make sense. I've gotten stuck in the maze.
So
Yeah, that should have
fantastic.
fixed you. So sorry again. This map took a while to make, and I didn't have time to bug test it.
It's okay.
So what are we deciding? Do we want to go opposite side of the opposite corner or all the corner?
I mean, we should
I
probably check. Oh, go
I
ahead,
mean,
Giuseppe.
we can go whatever.
Well, we have a pickaxe.
Yeah, I mean, we might be able to make quick work of it, even if we check all the corners.
Mm-hmm. All right. So then we're just gonna break down the walls to all the corners.
Hmm.
Well, we found one good thing in a corner, and my
all right.
brain.
Which way you guys going?
Uh. Ooh. Hmm.
Just kind of go, and I'll break down things and let you know when fights happen.
Okay.
So, do we want to go to the corner below us? Look, which way do we want to go at this point? Now it's like left or right. Like, which one do we want to start off with?
I mean, let's take them the route around the outside, I guess.
All right, so we're gonna go to the right side now.
Mm-hmm.
There is no path forward to the right, as far as you can tell.
Pokey pokey, stabby stabby.
Yes, there
Now
is.
he's hacking away with the pickaxe.
Wait,
This
what do you
wall,
mean there's no
This-
route?
this wall, this wall grows eyes and then screams at you all as you start stabbing it. Please roll me a
Yeah, we're gonna
dice.
stab it harder.
Let us
Slam,
through.
slap, slap.
Stab,
Oh,
stab, stab.
someone gets stabbed.
Oh, hey, that's a nat 20.
Yes, that is. Jesus Christ.
Hey, we told him to get out of our fucking way.
As yes,
Get
you
out
you
of the
you do
fucking
break
way
down, you
or
do
get
destroy
stabbed.
it. You do end up reducing this wall to a pile of goop.
Fantastic. Glad we could have that discussion. So we cross over.
We cross.
And we're going and going, yeah, going and going, yeah.
And we go. Oh shit!
Did
Oh, fuck.
he get stuck again?
No, I think I unstucked myself.
Alright.
No, maybe not. Which way are we heading from here? Further this way or down?
Up, around, down, and along, and up, and over, and around, and along, and I think it's the corner.
Oh no! Oh, that okay. I see now.
I suppose we're up this way, and around, and along, and there is no chest.
No.
Ah, poo.
But there
Alright,
has
well,
to be a chest. Boob is an expert and knows exactly what he's talking about at all times.
Which means we should
Well,
head
that just
down
means that we're
towards
gonna
the
go
other
Got to get
corner.
his certificate.
And there's a wall here. Mary.
So this is like the middle, and there's a chest.
Wow. There's a chest over that side? I guess we don't need to go over the wall.
Interesting.
See, there's a chest.
Poke the chest.
There's suddenly, it has big beefy arms as it punches you.
Oh, that bastard.
I counterattack.
That misses. It also
Damn it.
misses.
Ha
Well, I mean, we poked it from afar. That motherfucker just swung on air.
Now we know it's mimic. Stabby stab.
Don't trust where I'm at, Mary. I don't know where we are.
You
I
hear
keep getting stuck in the damn maze. Oh, down here. Okay.
far off in the distance. You're hearing the sounds of a Burb and an Italian fighting.
I recognize those fight sounds. We're getting closer, lads.
As you see once more a punch mimic. It is a mimic
Wait, can we-
with big beefy
steal
arms
him.
punching them.
Wait, let's steal him. Ruby, Sting.
Ah, we can finally have a bus boy.
Unfortunately, no, it actually still does have a little bit more health.
Well, it's a good
Well-
thing that Sting doesn't work on health like Pokeballs do.
Next person, smacky smacky.
We're going
We
wacky.
can try and make Blue sting it.
We go ahead.
Oh, hold on, let me pull up his little character sheet.
Mary sent out Blue. Blue used Bite.
Sting.
I can't pull up Ruby's fucking
18 to
character
hit.
sheet. It's really annoying.
What do you mean? You should be able to pull it up.
It's just probably my thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, it's probably just a thing on your end. Anyways,
It's probably.
Blue, Blue stabs it to death.
Oh, good. It's okay, buddy. It was your first try. He's just very excitedly flying back to my pack.
Yeah,
He doesn't know what he
exactly. Like he has like a very excited like tail wag.
I like to think when he flies, he like bobs in the air a little bit because of his weight.
Yes, exactly.
Like the Gronkles from How to Train Your Dragon.
Exactly. That is exactly how they fly.
Incredible.
To all scientific and known laws of aviation, the Gronkles should not be able to fly. Their wings are too small and their bodies too rotund and pudgy. But the Gronkle is a dragon, so it said fuck you to physics.
Exactly. As blue, as blue is as blue returns very very happy as it got to kill and stab.
Ah, yes, good boy.
Anyways, the punch mimic is now dead.
Well, there we go. Brib, you want to check it for loot?
Sad. No busboy.
I'm sorry, she tried. She was too strong. Or he was too strong.
I mean, it's a bunch of fluff. You can give it whatever gender you want to give it.
Well, look at those big muscly arms. We have to put it in a suit and tux.
We will get a punch mimic boss boy at one point, if I can help it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so now, to the next corner.
To the next corner. Presumably down. Jesus.
Brett,
there's
I'm
a
getting Maddie and Joseph. I'm getting stuff again.
hold on.
No, it's okay. I'm alright now.
Brett, as you kind of like leading everyone along, you eventually find what looks to be the exit.
yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, I want to find the. I want to get that one more corner.
Well, that's not a corner.
Wait,
So this,
so wait,
this
hold on.
round thingy.
I have an amazing idea. Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
Even though it's probably a straight shot from this corner to the other corner in terms of like
Gee, get down from there.
moving, it's probably a lot of like swerving. So we're just gonna break down the walls.
Go straight through, right to the source.
I know for a fact there's probably very little I can do to stop you guys.
Hmm?
I know for a fact there's most likely very little I can do to stop you guys as you guys just burrow through
Convenience.
the walls.
It's for convenience.
Ah, yes, convenience.
As you guys do pick up 2 more chests.
Oh, sick.
Hell yeah.
I knew it was a good idea to go to the other corner.
Causing severe structural instability to this ancient dwarvish mine shaft.
On our way
It's
back, I'm
probably
gonna cost
fine.
mend.
Oh, Mary will help. We'll simply mend each wall as we go through.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We're
Perfect.
destroying it and then mending it. We're just not dealing with the swivel.
You don't like to deal with all the mimic walls and all the other bullshit here. Just like, we just want to get through here quickly.
We already found the exit. We just want to see if there's anything else. So we found 2 more chests. What were in them?
Just some silver and a greater mana potion.
Fantastic.
Already added
Well,
onto your guys' party loot.
to the next level.
That means what? That's this floor done?
we
This
we
floor was
found the
meant to be a
pickaxe.
maze for you guys to explore.
We
It
found
was a good
a
maze.
pickaxe.
It was a good maze. Unfortunately, forgot the party chose violence.
Hey, in our defense, we did use the maze as a maze for a good chunk of it, and then I was like, wait a minute, we found a pickaxe.
Yes, like that is the point. We chose violence.
No, I think the point that we
this
chose
maze was
violence.
excellent. And honestly, just keep the map, because you could probably just mule it at some point to make a whole nother maze.
Yeah,
In-
no,
in
that's
our
the
defense-
plan.
Yeah, that's very true.
In our defense, the wall chose violence first.
The wall did choose violence first.
That is a
I
good
tried
point.
to reason with the wall and tried to let us through, but the wall wanted to be a bitch. So
Okay, but still, what? What about the people I know are trying to convince a mimic to be a friend?
Listen,
I
he'll
have
make a
never
perfect
once.
busboy. He has a vessel to put the dirty dishes in. He walk it back with his fun little arms.
But
And
you
his tiny
guys
little
find
legs.
yourselves after climbing down through the through it. You guys find yourselves down here.
all right, we've made it to the 4th level.
The level?
You guys have made it to the 4th level of the dungeon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mary's getting tired. She's burnt through most of her spell slots.
We should do a long rest here, and then if everyone's still okay to continue.
As you guys are just kind of like just chilling from digging through an ancient dwarvish mine shaft and repairing it as you go along. You guys are kind of
Again?
slumped on the floor, just like, oh wow, that was a hell of a workout. There is like what the door over here suddenly opens as a familiar face just kind of waddles out of the door with a very
Oh,
big hammer
hey.
in hand. As they kind of
That other little slime lass.
as they kind of just look up to you all. Oh, it's you guys. As she
Yep,
puts
we
away
made it.
as you watch her just kind of move the hammer away from a combat stance and more relaxed.
I hope she doesn't notice any of the dust on all of us from all the walls that we just broke through.
I'm sure it's a ton of dust, and she notices all of it.
Hold on.
I mean, she's gonna check and it's gonna be fine, but we are definitely.
You guys causing all that noise. Here I thought the walls started trying to eat each other again.
They definitely
No, they
tried
tried
to
to
eat
eat us.
something.
Mary is slick with sweat. She's injured, and she's wielding a pickaxe and a great hammer.
She'll just kind of look at you
Covered in
guys.
stone dust.
She gets this little smile, just kind of look at you guys before nodding a little bit. All right, come on in. You guys clearly need a little place to rest.
Yes,
Maybe
we
a
could do with
fucking
that.
bath.
Ah, don't worry, we got baths.
In
That sounds
Christ in the
wonderful.
heavens.
Mary's like using a staff as a walking stick.
so you guys follow this slide girl into this area, and you just see just a like little village full of slimes, all working different little machinery or operating little farms. Or
Oh,
you see one
cute.
carrying a basket full of little slimes.
Slime Rancher.
As they all just seem to be
The
doing different
slime
things.
nursery.
And she just gives you all just a very big, happy smile. Welcome to the Enclave.
Mm,
We don't usually get many
Whoa.
visitors, but then again, we haven't really had a reason to let people in a while. But you guys clearly need some rest.
Yeah, little. That'd be nice.
Hello. Thank you, Grizzle Girl 88 for following.
Thank you. We appreciate your patronage.
Exactly. Thank you for following.
Enjoy your time here, and make sure to commit crime.
Wait.
But as you guys are going through, there's more. There's clearly a few of them carrying weapons, others carrying tools. As you see a few, you see a few a few of these like slimes working forges and everything. As Sheila will eventually lead you to what look like will lead you to what looks like a old barracks room. We don't really use this part anymore, but if you want to use it for the night, I'm more than happy to let you.
Burb will plop down into the bed, Ruby plopping onto their head, and then both of them immediately passing out.
Mary would walk over and shake Quib's shoulder. Quib, you can't go to sleep yet. We're covered in wall chunks.
Well, schmunk, you hear Brib mumble.
Mary would like scoop Quib under the arms. Come on.
At least prune yourself a little bit, lad. You're getting dust all over the floor.
As you pick
Kick
me
out
up,
outside.
I can imagine that I get picked up and shaken a little bit as just like dust falls down.
Brains.
Exactly.
uh,
As she'll just as the leader of the enclave will just give a just a soft laugh. All right, well, okay. I just want to show you guys where you guys will be staying. You all are covered in so much stuff. Why did you? What did you all do up there? I know you guys made a lot of noise. That the enclave felt that the walls were starting to eat each other again. We're gonna have to go deal with that.
Oh no no no
We
no 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 no.
worked smarter and not harder, lass. But don't worry, everything is fine. As uh, we left it as we found it.
minus the
We
wall
killed a
monsters.
few. We
Minus the
killed
one
a
wall
few
we
walls.
forgot to
We
fix.
mended a few walls.
She's probably like, wait, mended a few walls.
Wait, mended? What?
Don't worry about it, lass. Now about those bathtubs.
Well, some of the walls we killed weren't trying to eat us, so we figured we'd fix those.
Are you talking about the normal? I um. She just kind of takes it just a deep breath, just very confused deep breath.
She's realizing very quickly that all this dust is from a shit ton of walls that we fucking demolished and repaired.
Yeah.
Before she just sighs. All right, come on. And she just leads you all towards a building in the back of the enclave. And she'll just gesture to it. We already got the hot water going. Why did I go for fucking Scottish? He's not Scottish.
Now fucking one of us has to, so thank you, lass.
We already got this. We already got the hot water going. So just pull inside. Just make sure you pull on the lever, and well, technically you can also like give him one of the little stone tablets that's in the wall, that's like on the counter. If you put it on a little string and then pull it. And then
Oh
pull
my
the
gosh,
lever.
this is Studio Ghibli's the
Yes. Spirited Away.
Spirited Away. Oh my gosh.
You just realized that the Enclave is a big reference.
I was like, this sounds so familiar. What is it? And then you were like little tabs. I'm like, oh my gosh.
As she just gives a warm grin. Enjoy the bathhouse.
You see the Brib fluff up their feathers before fully submerging themselves, minus the very tip of their beak with the part that has like their nose.
Little holes for him to breathe. They're breathing as they float.
It's like, enjoy the bathhouse, just hitting in like I will.
Yeah, like like there's like a big communal tub, or there is a just single person tubs, and you guys are able to order. You find like little tablets that are written in ancient dwarvish, so you have no idea what they are saying. What they are saying though.
Oh, rad.
If any of you would like to attempt to translate ancient dwarvish, you may.
Fuck it. Let's see how well I can roll in
I
intelligence.
wouldn't.
Oh,
get
you said it
even
was in
close.
Dwarvish?
Yeah, ancient dwarvish.
Oh, I probably would get closer because I speak modern day Dwarven.
Oh,
What is
there you
the
go.
roll?
Yeah, no, that's reasonable.
Oh, what would I roll?
Give me an intelligence check with advantage.
And a
Okay.
D8 because I'm giving you bardic inspiration.
Let's see. 14 plus 8.
Oh, that just fucking saved us to 22.
22.
Okay, yeah, you're able to translate the different ones, and some of them are like a few of them are like quite literally just normal, just like dwarvish scents, uh, freshly brewed midnight ale or and stuff like that. But then there's just a few
Oh,
that
fancy.
then there's a few that are just like fairly normal, like bath scents. You guys have like Bonnie, you've heard of from your mentor or from your grandfather. He's talked about how there's like some bathhouses that have like these very fancy scents.
Hopefully it's not the one the princess uses.
You actually do see one that reads Mitsutsune Bubble Bath.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
Mary, however, will, because she
I was
saw the
gonna say,
bubbles.
Bonnie saw those bubbles and was like, "Oh, we're about to have a great time." Mary,
Mary,
do the
Mary too.
honors.
She's already putting it in.
Yeah, you attach the little stone the little stone
Yeah.
tag onto the string, and you pull the lever. And after after about like 5 minutes, like a big spigot comes out of the wall and starts pouring out fresh hot water into the bathtub.
Oh.
And it's just like there's just like a nice bubbles that are bubbling up thanks to it.
Mary is very excited.
Giuseppe would also go for some of that.
I assume they were.
Full bubbles.
They're in different sides of like one of those bathhouse
Like a
dividers.
communal place.
Like this, it's like a normal like communal. There's like a full no gender communal one, or there is
If
the
that's what
divided
she
one,
saw
or the
first, Bonnie
personal
went
one.
right into the closest tub.
I like to think Mary would have
Communal or
grabbed
not.
Bonnie by the shoulder and taken her to the ladies' side.
Oh, it's okay, but Bonnie's already fully naked. She was going into the tub, and
Like,
you just hear the
it's-
plap of her feet as she slowly walks away.
It's basically broken
Tell
up
it, lass.
into three, where it's like
Flap.
there's it's basically broken up in like three sections. Where there's the gendered section, the ungendered communal section, and then lastly, like personal, like you paid for personal like basically a personal.
I'm in the
bath.
ungendered version.
Yeah, Brent's just kind of chilling in the ungendered communal one, just chilling,
Yeah, no.
Just
doing
like a
bird
really big
things.
duck. Just think of a really big duck.
Giuseppe would also be in the communal section because they're all adults.
That's where Bonnie was going first, but Mary's just like, oh.
Oh no, the young maiden shouldn't be doing this.
Should not see this. Should not see this.
It's not helping the child allegations that Bonnie just goes with her.
She just thinks that it's like somehow part of the fact that she's a holy maiden or whatever.
I
She's
come
like,
to be
"Oh,
respectful of her
But you guys are just
practice."
enjoying the very relaxing hot baths. Like all the aches and pains from this long dungeon dive have just been just leaching out of you thanks to these calm, warm, hot waters. It's like these are like perfect baths for everyone. And you get out all that grime from you guys. Even there's even like a little hatch. There's even like a little service where you guys could leave your equipment to get it cleaned while you guys are having a bath.
Oh, Bonnie would take that opportunity.
mm-hmm. It's a good opportunity.
Is there anything you guys would like to do specifically while you're in the bath?
Wash.
Mary and
Fucking
Bonnie are
jogging my shit and
having-
washing.
we're like recreating a play with all of the bubbles that have accumulated in this bath.
It is very relaxing, and Mary is just soaking in the tub, letting all the strain out of her muscles.
Yeah, no, Mary, you haven't felt this relaxed in forever. Like the best way you can compare the relaxation is when you guys had spent the night in like that fancy hotel that the king had you guys stay in while she disciplined her daughter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like that is the closest thing that you could be able to compare it to. Except instead of like a super luxurious plush bed, it is just a very nice bathhouse.
Hmm.
Excellent.
So as you guys
Uh,
finish up getting all so you guys spend like a good like hour or two just having a very nice relaxing bath, getting all the stress worked out, all the grime cleaned off. Your equipment has all been like freshly cleaned and polished. Uh, do you guys head to the barracks that you guys were told that you could be able to stay at for the night?
yeah. And then we'll do our long
Probably.
rest.
All right. You guys are able to perform your long rest.
Fantastic! And now, everyone refill your shit. You're no longer damaged. You can fuck up more people today.
Who?
Everyone.
Oh, I heard Evelyn, and I'm like, what?
Evelyn? Who the
Who?
fuck's Evelyn?
I'm delusional, not delusional.
What?
Yeah, what he said.
But once you guys so yeah, you guys are able to go for a nice so you guys are able to get a fairly decent long rest. It's literally just it is literally just a kind of barracks bunkhouse where there is some pretty decent beds, a nice fireplace in the middle for you guys to help keep warm. Like you guys kind of go to sleep with the thrum of mechanisms working, the swinging of hammers against anvils, and steam hissing. As you guys can hear the enclave hard at work even into the night. Alrighty then. What would you guys like to do as you awaken the next morning?
I have no idea. I am running out of focus.
Does it feel like we should stop here for the day?
That seems like a good idea.
Mm.
Mary?
That sounds good. We did do a bunch.
Yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy the fights I have been able to put together.
I
We
mean,
have.
I was caught off guard when it threw it back, and I was like, that's illegal.
Rude.
That's
That's
illegal.
illegal.
Wait,
Shut it,
that's
Sid, that's
illegal.
not okay.
Wait, that's illegal.
Also, we got a new lumber axe.
Yes.
That's going to be nice.
Yep. I am very proud of Breb thinking of taking away his axe. Yeah, you guys got a new lumber axe. You guys have gotten. Oh, also, a little thing with the long rest. You guys, because you guys stayed at the Enclave bathhouse, you also get 20 uh temporary hit points
Oh yeah.
for just
Nice.
how relaxing the bathhouse was.
And it was indeed relaxing.
So make sure to add that onto your sheets.
Mm-hmm. I've done that.
Any critiques or things about session?
I had lots of fun though.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.